Hello, survivors! Hello! Very unscheduled stream today. I was going to make a video, didn't really have enough time. Was going to play the game because I have to use all my energy and stuff, and I was like, well, what do you know? I could just stream. Why not? I've got a couple of hours, not enough time to really get a good video out, but it's enough time to put in a little stream. Oh, we've got some territories. I think I've already got crafts going, actually. I do indeed. I do indeed. Okay. We're going to just run through everything. All the dailies. Haven't played anything today. Whisperer War, the event will start on Tuesday. It only lasts a week, so it's kind of like we don't exactly know what will happen in it, but I'm guessing it won't be like massive. It won't be like there's a new character drop or anything like that. But they could, and this is just a theory, like really big theory, they could potentially attach a gold bars character to it, because the gold bars character is getting announced, or at least there's an announcement early in this week. So it could potentially be part of that, but it's not 100. This is me just theorizing here, because they did Glenn as part of their Kendama event when they dropped that, and Kendama event is quite a small thing. If it's a Whisperer theme character, even better. Like a Michelle, yes please. Yeah, but welcome Nate, Alexander, Retro Remedy, JRS. What's up, Clapsy, Devin? What's up, Wiggle? What's up? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hope you're having a good weekend. Saturday, chillax on the sats. I slept in today. I mean, I do sleep in quite a lot anyway, but today was very specially a sleep-in day. I woke up once, I was like, no, too early. Too early. Does anybody ever get this where you wake up and it's not really that sunny, but it's not really dark? So you think it's like early evening, not early morning, and you think, oh my god, I slept for 20 hours. You know, just I had that for a moment this morning when it was actually like 7 AM or something. Hey, what's up, David? And we've got a lot of different time zones in chat. It is 2 PM my time, 2:15. And that means it is 9:15 for EST. And what is it for Pacific? 6 AM. Oof. 6 AM for Pacific. Yeah. A lot of my viewers are American as well. They might catch the end of the stream. I'm probably going to stream for around about 3 hours. Just around about 3 hours. Just chilling. Doing my arena attacks. We've only got endurance, so I don't care too much about it, but also Survival Road will have a couple of Survival Road hits. It's evening here, 8:16 PM. Nice. Nice. I know my stream starts quite late for you normally, so this is why I try and mix up my streams a little bit, just to get, you know, a chance for people to get on when it's nicer times for them. Constantly on my days off, but working overnights does that though. Yep. No worries. I'm French. My English is not very good. I very like your channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Your English is good. Your English seems pretty good. Merci. Thank you. That's the extent of my French. Ooh, what happened there? Was that just a rampager hit? I think it was. It must have been. It must have been a rampage. So what are you guys hoping will happen in the next Whisperer event? We can get some predictions in chat. I'm hoping we get something that we can hold. Like, I kind of like to come away at the end of an event with something in my hands, you know, not just like perishables. If it's perishables, it's just like, or if it's just collection cards, it's not as epic for me. That's why I think the that's why I think the 5th anniversary event's quite good, because you come away with an avatar if you do 60 pulls. That's why I think the Total War event's good, because you come away with an avatar. It doesn't mean much, but it's just like you can remember. Yeah, I remember getting that. You know, as long as they don't do them too often, it'll mean quite a lot. They do them at the big events every now and again. I don't know why Scopely released 50 knives stock in black market. I think it's just to have something to spend your gold knives on, and so people think there's something coming with that can use gold knives and you know, gold bricks and knives. And there are some people who still haven't finished the gold knives collection stuff that they need to do for the current characters. So I think it's good that it's there, because what will happen is people are asking when's the next one coming. You know, what am I going to do with all my gold bricks? Should I still be doing the gold bricks roadmap? You know. Bring back Walker Hordes to time. Could be true. Could be true. That could be it. That would be actually a pretty good tie-in. I've been meaning to make a Walker Hordes video for a little while, because there was talk of it coming back. So that would tie in pretty well. I like that one. I like that musical notes. And Walker Hordes is something that I kind of like. To be honest, it's a nice different event. It's better than some of these other events. I much prefer Walker Hordes to, let's say, SR, to be honest. And it's nicer when it's like got some sort of level of PvP. So like teams are going to be much more different a lot of the time. It will be maybe a bit harder because of 5-star weapons. But yeah. Because oh, actually there's no weapons that cleanse enemy effects. Okay, that's kind of cool. Still keep around 22 knives, so no need to buy more of them. I still would, because you'll always be a... I mean, it's up to you. There's nothing else to spend those gold bars on, so you might as well, you know. Getish Kumar, I was going to ask, when will the next gold bar character come out? And yeah, I get that question a lot. I get that question a lot. That is why it's on the screen. I have like 11 knives. I'm not sure what I'm at. I haven't upgraded Glenn at all, and I claimed all those knives, so I've got quite a lot. And then I claimed like 10 from the most recent edition. Maybe not on this region, so I can go check. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to check your knives. I guess it's just upgrade, like click the upgrade button on Glenn, and then it'll show you. But I have enough knives to max out the next character as soon as they come out, which is a benefit, but also a downside. Like, I don't know. I kind of like progression, so there's sort of anticipation of getting something. If you're just gonna max someone out straight away, it's kind of just like, well, I mean, I guess, you know. It isn't as like there was a login event once, and the character was actually pretty decent. It was a fast Javier, yeah, a fast Javi, and there was a gate involved where the item required to claim him, a lot of people had already, so people just claimed him day one, and it lowered the conversation about the character. People didn't talk about it as much. People weren't, and you know, trying to figure out teams. There was not less theory, so it was like, it just removes a lot of the parts of the game that are kind of enjoyable. Especially to me as a content creator, it's nice that people want to talk about particular characters and have ideas about how they could work and stuff, and yeah. Yes. Army. Okay. Let me just check. Is it this region I claimed it in before? Or was it my other region? It was the other region. Okay, so I'll be able to claim a few here. 11. I already have a bunch from the time before as well. I think we go to Glen, and then we just click upgrades, or we click the gear, and we click gear. I've got 41 knives, so I've nearly got enough to fully upgrade 2 characters. Kind of mental, kind of nuts, kind of nuts. Okay. Oh, we have some resets. Let's see if we get anything good. Gear markers. Survival markers. Oh, that was where we could have got a nice plat mod. Oh well. You reset every day anyway, so. That's that. I think I've got 1 SR energy. Probably. 2. 2. Any guesses what's inside the anniversary box? I'm not sure. It is the day of the anniversary. It's the day that is the actual official anniversary day for Road to Survival. So I would hope that this is my hope that it just gives loads of different things. Like, I don't know. I'd hope it gives like, let's say 50 cakes, 5 or 10 pieces of every single piece of gear in the game. Slightly less for the like important ones like GPS and Canteen, like maybe 1 of those. Just lots of different things, you know, loads of different things. But who knows? It could just give one small thing that's actually pretty decent. You know, it could give like a choice box of up to 1,000 cards for any character. It could just give nothing that's any good at all. You know, the event itself, even if that crate isn't good, is already good. So it's I don't know. Theories. What's up, Mr. C? How you doing, man? Hope you have a good Saturday. Hopefully they change events up. What do you mean by change events up? How much did Glenn initially cost? I can't remember. 10? It cost 10. So yeah, you'll have to have 10 gold bars just ready, but you can use the ones you claim that day to get Glenn or to get the next character. I've just noticed that the backpack on Rick is actually like, I don't know what you want to call. Is it tartan? It's actually got tartan on the backpack. I get. What is that? Is that a golf bag? It could be a golf bag. I'm not sure. I think that's got tartan on it. I actually got some gold tickets. I didn't claim them. Got 3 gold tickets for coming top 3 in the last draft. And miraculously, guys, look at how many gold tickets I've got this week. 8. I don't know how I've done this. I mean, I do because I came 2nd and then I came 3rd. But this is pretty good. This means that I should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll be 3 off getting the bonus one. But I should be able to get good placement in the end of week classic. I should probably be able to get. I should be able to get top 10, so I should be able to get 100 coins or so. But I got top 5 off of 4 tickets before, so I mean there's always a possibility there. Having walker hordes here and there. Yeah, I'd like having walker hordes here and there for sure. Okay, this is endurance, so I don't really care too much. I can just auto this. What do I have to take? Okay. Actually, I normally do quite well in this. It's a shame that it's endurance. I did quite well in like this particular one. It's a shame there's no tank. I don't think there's any tank commands. They're all like healers and support characters. There's no tanks. Like how many? Look at how many S-class tanks I have. None. No S-class tanks. So like Tanks Arena, like this is what this is. You have to take 2 tank characters. I can't even take any S-class characters. So I'm having to take a 6-star tank, which is horrendous because the problem with 6-star tanks is they're not that tanky as a 6-star anymore. I generally take this guy and this guy because they've got some nice support stuff on them. Is it that guy that I take? I'm not actually sure at the moment. Let me just double check one sec. Okay, just take him for crits. It can't be this one. I think I have 2. So I'm pretty sure I've got one with a weapon upgraded on this region. Apparently not. Like even she's not a tank, and she should have been seen as a tank. Even though she does some damage, she should have been a tank. Because you don't make her offensive. You make her defensive. Like look at her maxed out stats. She's like tanky. I don't know. That's my thoughts anyway. And you should be able to just list by tank, so I can just see my tank characters easier. I mean, I would take a shield. That sounds great, right? But it's gonna get absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. I don't know who to take. I think I just take him and just use him. I think I use him for the first turn. First turn active, that's all I use him for. Yep. Yep, I'll try and get actually some more points for arenas, for placement. So the first turn I'm going to just control the shield. Got a stun gun, AP down. Okay. See, if I was able to take a command, I would have first turned this team easily. I got 14 gold tickets, man. You've got in endurance then. I haven't spent any tickets this week really. I think I did the extra tickets just for Battle Pass. That's it. This is the worst week to spend tickets in my opinion because it doesn't really have any sort of Oh, did she resist? Oh no, he did. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any sort of effect on your placement in leagues. Okay. We good. Sort of. Oh, she's gonna rush. They're all gonna rush. I mean, I might actually be in trouble here. I might actually be in trouble here. Go on, go on. Go on, Priya. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty surprising. Pretty surprising. Okay, let's just auto this. Hopefully I take her out, but we'll see. I did terrible in Draft Arena yesterday. I've wasted 4 tickets and now it's down to 11. Yeah, I would generally try and have as many tickets on hand as you possibly can. Oh, I might still win. It's all about if I can just... It's just this one rush here. I have to win it on this rush right here. So, okay, it's over. I didn't see I got taunted. I'm going to actually do the lower teams just so I can potentially get tickets here. Tank arena is so bad. Hope they remove it. You need that Rosita. I wouldn't even use that Rosita. That's the thing. The Rosita isn't very useful. They just need to make more good... I don't know. Certain characters have usage. I don't know. I only have 3 tanks. Minerva, Magna, and Lee. Oh, is Minerva a tank? Okay. I see. You could potentially make a team with Minerva. It would be slow, but you could potentially make a team with Minerva. Like the team I made for my video one time. That was just a bit of fun. But you could potentially do that team. Also got my first Jackie. I might keep her as a 5-star. She's so powerful for her lead. Yeah, 100%. I get you. She's not very good S-class unless you have a lot of the whale characters anyway. So you probably got quite a lot of whale characters at 5-star level. So she's a good 5-star lead for sure. Nah, mate. I just solo. Used on some dominations. Oh, okay, okay. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Reflect damage. Look how much AP I got from that. Like 20 AP. From that reflect. I'll probably use 7 times entry, bro. Like 54 tickets, 3 blowtorches is nice. 54 tickets, 3 blowtorches. What? 54 tickets. Is there like extra awards this week or something? I'm not sure. Franklin needs to be buffed. I think a lot of people don't realize how powerful he is. I don't know. Like, he's extremely powerful. A lot of the comments that I see on the forums, people don't understand how the multipliers work. Like, people comparing, like, let's just compare his damage. You ready? Let's just compare his damage. We'll do it right now. Do it in front of you guys. Okay. We'll compare his rush to Priya. Let's compare it to Priya. Priya's a good one. Now we all agree that Priya's got really good damage, right? She's got good damage. So let's compare Priya and... Where is she? Let's compare Priya and him. So maxed out Priya. Let's bring out up a notepad file. Bust out a calculator. Priya has 5.4k attack. Okay, we'll do 3 characters. Do Priya, Arav, and this other guy. So 5.4, 5,428 damage is what Priya has. 5,428. Her rush does 825% damage. So what you do is you do times 8.25. So her rush damage is 44,781. Okay, so that's Priya. And we'll do Arav next. Arav is 4,500, so quite low. 4,577 times, I think it's 7.5 for him. 7.5. 7.5 equals 34,000. So his is massively reduced on Priya's. Arav, 10,000 less damage. 3, 2, 7. Okay. Now, we'll look at this new character. I have to actually bring up my video for him, I think. So I can see his attack stat. I think it's 5,900. I'll just bring it up. Got an advert. 1 second. Okay. So the new character's attack stat is... Let's have a little look. 5,900 on the dot. On the dot. So 5,900 attack, and his rush is 600% times 6. His is 35,400. So he has a heavier hitting rush than Arav does, but he can also crit, which Arav cannot. So straight away he's doing more damage than Arav. I don't know why people think he's underpowered. Why do people think he's underpowered? Arav is a monster, and he's doing more damage than Arav. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. And you can even influence higher damage when he does crit because of this. Right? Because of this. If you go to any character and you choose crit set multiplier, he's going to get higher crits. If you choose the crit set or the crit multiplier thing in the bottom left hand corner, he's going to get higher crits. So he could potentially double the damage on his crit damage. And there's, if you've got 1535s as well on top of that, he's got a higher hitting rate. 200% is nothing. You're looking at 200%. His damage is higher than Arav's, who's got 750%. You don't understand how calculations work with the multipliers. He hits 3 times, so it's 600%. The 200% means that if he takes someone out, he can go to another character, and you shouldn't be attacking. You shouldn't be attacking a trader with a green character. 100%. So yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, it's not going to go well for you. 100% agree. I don't think it's going to go well for you. His active is terrible. His active is terrible. That's the only thing that is really bad. But just don't level it. Honestly, that is such a bad active. So bad. This guy's got a revive as well, which is really nice. I like that quite a lot. I like that quite a lot. Basically, what I'm going to see this guy as, right, is someone who's going to sit in this team for me. This team right here. And he's going to be going up against Lao Po teams in this team. And he'll sit in this team right here and go up against like Aaron teams in this team. As bad as Glenn. His active, I can't remember Glenn's active. Is it a disarm? Glenn's active was pretty bad, right? It's just like disarm 1 for 2 turns or something. I don't even want to look. It goes to turn of disarm, +1 turn of disarm. Yeah. 1 enemy gets disarmed for 2 turns. Man, that was really bad. I mean, if it went to three enemies with disarmed for 2 turns, that would even be like, okay, I mean, I guess. One character. I mean, it should have been disarmed and normalized. Now, that would have been reasonable. Single target, 2 turn, disarm, normalize. That would have been pretty decent, actually. I don't think it would have made him usable, but I mean, at least it would have been like, have some feasibility. Anyone think maim is bad for beta? I wouldn't do maim damage on beta. It's only going to affect his basic attacks. 1535. I'm not really sure if there's anything else that he could use, to be honest. I think 1535 is pretty much the obvious one to go for. Like 1535 is generally the one that you should go for on any character, unless you're not sure. If you are unsure, because it's always going to be good, especially if you've got characters that do percentage damage, right? Especially if you've got characters that do percentage damage. Have I got anything that? Okay, that's the maiming shot. Increased trait advantage when attacking. No. Increased basic attack damage by 20%. No. I think it's just 1535, really. It's crazy that the best offensive upgrade is 1535 on team player, and it's not on like destructive. I mean, I guess Rampage, but I think Rampage is going to be seen as quite bad and underpowered for the majority of characters, because when most people have Rampage, they're always going to think of how powerful it was on Priya, and on everyone else it's much more weak. So yeah. Okay, what else have we got to do? I've got to claim my anniversaries. I'm gonna pull my anniversaries. I've got quite a few pulls. How are you guys doing on cakes? I'm up to 100. I'm up to 100. I think I've hit pretty much every top milestone so far. I also completed the battle pass on both my regions now as well. I'm closing in at, I'm at 1,200 of the banners, and I need 3,600 total over a 4-week event, so I should be good for Kenny. I'll try and get extras. I think I've hit every top milestone so far. I can't have done much better than I have already. Okay, we've done all these, yeah. Okay, we're going to do these. How many have I got? I've got 10, 11 even. Traders everywhere on my region. Why I'm complaining. I can use prayer, but using the same characters just gets boring. I mean, just use characters that counter the team you're coming up against, you know? Things will change as well. Different teams will come out. Different teams will come out. It's just the way it goes. Trader's going to become a little bit less powerful as things go forward. Like he's got like a semi-hard counter in the game now with Beta, in terms of just like how much damage he can deal out, and everything's like Beta will beat Trader in a one-on-one, whereas no other characters could do that, right? The only time, actually, 100% heal reduction will probably get Beta. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. But I think Beta and Alpha combo will beat Trader because of the disarm, for sure. And Alpha is going to become a character that a lot more people are going to get their hands on soon. I see your disclaimer is still up. Yeah, it's going to be up until the announcement early next week. I remember when Angel was coming. Oh man, I wasn't ready for that though. That was the first time I was not ready for that. I'm ready now. I'm ready. I'm ready. That was next level though. It was like a solid 2 weeks, and I was like, what am I gonna do here? It was crazy. That was actually nuts. It was fun though at the same time, as much as it was really crazy. But yeah. Oh man. I feel like tough health need a buff to 10% or 20% HP. It's per tough character though, so like if you have an entire tough team, it's 50% per turn, right? Like 25% per turn per person who has the weapon. So you could have 3 people with the weapon. You know, it stacks. You can have multiple people with the same weapon. One weapon by itself with one tough character, yeah, it isn't that powerful, but that it's meant to be. You're meant to like take advantage of having multiple tough characters, or multiple fast characters, or multiple alert characters with those buffs, and also even multiple of those weapons. So it's just even higher again. Yo, what's up, Bloodline? How you doing, man? Hope your Saturday's going all right. Don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, how many likes you got right now? 18. I'm number 19. There we go, number 19. Hey, there we go. 11 pulls. How you guys done on this stash so far? I think I'm like 20 pulls in or so. 8 Liliths. Damn. 26 pulls. Man, I didn't expect the number 10. I'm going to get a lot of Liliths out of this. 20 more Liliths out of this. No Ulysses. Oh, Ulysses are down here. 20 more Ulysses. Alright. Over 20 more Bennies, man. Completing this stash once, even just once, is like really good. And they got the lower end gear. Not very many though. They should have had like this in multiples of 4, I think. These 1 pieces. You know, you need like 400 pieces of this to get 1 S-Class maxed out. Yeah, it's just crazy the amount of pieces of these things you need. It's nuts. I'm halfway through, 26 pulls. If I waste my banners, does that affect my progress for the cakes? No. Your cakes update is a mission. And you can spend mission progress. Don't worry about that. So I've still got my mission progress. I spent all of those on the pulls in the stash. It's weird though. I'm pretty sure 1,265 divided by 60 is 26. Oh, it's 21. Okay, yeah, it's 21. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we got some pulls given to us. And we did get some pulls given to us, so that was the difference. Jackie's a beast, even as a 6-star, not even S-Class. Yeah, she's okay. She's okay. But the issue you've got is the characters you can use with her. If S-Class Beta is beheading character, what do you think? Do you mean Franklin? I think if Franklin was beheading, that would have been better, obviously. Beheading is this one, if you guys don't know. It's the one that Axel has. I think that would have been nicer. I think the reason they didn't give him that, obviously, is because even now, decap seen as a very premium thing. Because he has one half of this. He has the execution. When this character lands the killing blow on an enemy, that enemy cannot be revived. When this character attacks an enemy that has 20% or less HP, that the enemy will be immediately killed. He's only got the second half when the character attacks an enemy that is 20% or less HP. I think he would have been better off just having decap straight up. No execution, just decap. That would have been nicer. Because I don't see him getting loads of kills, but the kills he does get, he could obviously decap them, which would be pretty good. I think I've done all my energy stuff here. No, we've got this stage. Okay. Hope there is a trauma stronghold in the next trauma. Trauma is... What's trauma? Oh, that's resist, man. That would be crazy. It can't be too ridiculous though. It would have to be like... I know it'd have to be like 500 max trauma, right? It couldn't be like thousands, because you could easily take out characters really early. Like Doc Stevens taunt on his, like, people would just be not equipping resists, you know, just because it'd be... I don't know about that one. I don't know about the trauma one. I mean, I think people would still equip resists, but yeah. Alpha does so much damage that Franklin as well. Just realized that. Alpha is a massive damage dealer, yeah. Alpha is a massive damage dealer. I can't remember what her stats are like. She hits twice, right? Does she hit twice? 3 attacks. Yeah, 1200%. She's got lower attack stat. So, she's probably got higher attack. I mean, almost definitely. 5, 3, 2, 8 times 12 equals... Nah, that can't be right. She's got so much higher damage than Priya. It's nuts. I mean, I guess it is that high. Yeah, it's crazy. Her defense down is going to be so useful when people start getting her. She get AP or she doesn't get enough AP. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, her and Beta together in a team with Marcus Leeds. That's going to be pretty good, I think. That's going to be pretty good. Let me see. Since Trauma has been updated a few days ago. Yeah. With the every time someone resists, yeah. Why others don't like him, but yeah, compared to Beta, those tunes are nothing. I mean, Beta's the latest promo. It's generally going to be one of the stronger characters, kind of how it goes a lot of the time. But it's funny because when we get a promo that isn't strong, people complain. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Some parts of this community are really strange in how they act. Oh my god, who'd buy that character? It's so bad. And then when it's a good character, it's like, oh my god, why is Scriptly making overpowered characters? Like, well, you just gotta take some responsibility here, man. You're saying characters are bad a lot. Okay, we've got one that we can skip. How long's left on this level up? 15 hours. Okay, this will probably be the next level up then. Or I'll just put in these two. Yeah, just these two. Okay. Probably one more SR stage available. There we go. I don't get why the tough health is 5% and the yellow one is 10%. I guess it's a good question. I guess it's because the yellow one can just not happen early on, whereas the tough health is always going to happen because of bonus HP. I guess that's the reason. That could be the reason. Imagine 2 of those and 5 stars instant full health. Yeah, I've come up against three of those, Mr. C. Like, having like Wang Fa in those situations is so important. 100% heal reduction is just like, I've come up against Aaron teams that have got 2 of both. The downside is because they have got a split up defense of fast and tough, it's not as powerful, but it's still pretty nuts. Those weapons work as well. That's the crazy bit. Those weapons work when people are downed. That's the bit that gets me. Like, how can they work when they're downed? It's just like, what? Almost completed 2 stashes. Man. Someone's been buying the offers. Well, hopefully it's good value. At least you feel like it's good value. Oops. No, this is what I want to do. I just want to start mission. Good. I'm not sure what this upgrade is. Hopefully nothing really needed. I got a really bad upgrade on one of my weapons, guys. Really sad. Real bad upgrades on my elusive impair weapon. I got a 24% upgrade. It just looks horrible. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's the AP on attack. Okay. Are you finished with SR? I mean, when you say finished, have I finished SR? No. I'm gonna creep along with natural today. I mean, it lasts a while longer, right? Yeah, it's a day and 10 hours. I should probably finish it. Most likely. Most likely, definitely. I generally always finish SR. Or level up since have more cakes than me. I'm dry on resources after going for first. I hit 3 million level up in the last 2. And they've been giving out a lot more trainers recently, or at least it feels like that because I can also hold on to more of them. Is the wine offer worth it? I haven't really looked at it, but I think it was like £4, maybe like $5 for 100 cards and 1 pull on the stash. For me, that isn't that great personally, but it's up to you. I don't need either of those characters either. That's the thing. Peter can be used in so many different teams. I'm surprised the damage they gave him is so high. It's mainly to combat. Trader. What's up, GB man? I hope you're alright, man. I hope you're having a good weekend. Just waiting for Stormcast to surface again. He's in walk rates, but the amounts are really low, so I wouldn't claim him in walk rates just yet. Generally speaking, unless you're like someone who has all the characters already, you should generally always claim in walk rates, in my opinion, the ones that are 40 and 50, especially if you're free to play, because you just want to get as many as you can. So like right now, you should be claiming Rick, Mateo, AJ, or who's the other one? The leader that Mr. C was actually just talking about, Jackie. So those are the ones you should be claiming from walk rates. And it should go through the next sort of wave soon. I guess after Total War ends, they might go like for another upgrade. So like Mateo and Rick will probably be removed from that crate, and it will go to the next characters. Willie would shine on trauma strongholds. Maybe. I mean, it depends. He needs high levels of trauma. That's the thing. And he's yeah. Maybe. Should I level up S-Class Rick or my Ascendable Payback Shiva? S-Class Rick. S-Class Rick. You want to try and max him out. Haven't been on there for a while. You haven't been on, what, the game? Yeah, there is a Survival Road event. That's the tournament that's going on. S-Class Rick is master on every team. Than the other free-to-play S-Classes. I mean, he's good. He is really, really good. But he's not really going to do anything for you himself. He's more to, like, enable another character in your roster who's really strong to do things, like, quicker and more powerful and more fast. You know, like, my Rampage Prayer is buffed because of Rick. Has anyone upgraded Willie's weapon yet? I haven't. He didn't have an attached weapon, right? He just had a weapon you can put into his hands. I think I would have a weapon kind of ready. I took Stash 2 over Willie. You did get the 2 5-star Willies though, GB, right? Wow. What was that? You did get the 2 5-star Willies though, right, GB? Please tell me you got the 2 5-star Willies though. It's the same stash over and over. Yep, you are correct. Willie is just too much RNG. His trauma is 100%, and you can get a couple of things to happen 100% of the time, like bleed, burn, on mods. So you can stack up negative effects quite easily. Skull tokens, yeah. I mean, I thought that stash was pretty good. I only got like 10 or 15 pulls into the second stash, but I'm pretty happy. No idea why cards and tunes are being given out when everyone already has them. Of who? Nope, I'm pay to play. I think it's more pay to win. I don't think it's not pay to play to do things that you're going to be able to do free to play. You're just getting more out of it, so that's pay to win. Going for second princess. Oh, okay. Second princess. Okay, that's one of the dailies. Okay. They said I think that's more expensive, or it's more. Okay, I see. It's more. Alright. Yeah, I finished that in this region as well. I'm actually pretty happy with how the battle pass finished. I think in this region I took Gentleman as well as the last pulls. I didn't do it on stream, but Gentleman as my 500 extras at the end. Kind of like the Gentleman. I still want an exchange market. I don't care. Oh, you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. I agree. There should be something, right? Like you should be able to maybe exchange cards for a universal card. Like I've got Pete already, right? Is there a way? If I click on Pete here, does it show me how many cards I got? Where is he? Is he here somewhere? Pete. He should be here, right? No, it doesn't show me. But let's say I've got 1,000 Pete cards. It's kind of useless. And like, let's say I can trade in 1,000 Pete cards for 1,000 like universal credit or like special credit tokens, whatever. And for those, for every 4 of those, like you say, it's basically 1 to 4. I think the only reason they don't want you to do that is because they don't want you stocking up on that stuff. I mean, we'll see. They might add something in the future, but we'll see. Double 6-star wedding, yeah, just because it was always worth maxing or like getting them both to level 44 or something, just to get the extra freebies on top. It's definitely worth that, because you basically got the 6 stars for free if you put the resources in to level them, which I was fine to do. I need to level up characters anyway, you know. What's the Whisper at War going to be? It's going to be a week-long event, so the expectation isn't too high with it, for me at least. I'm expecting it to be like quite a low-key event, but have theorized potentially, because they're releasing some information around the Gold Bars character early next week, that it could potentially link in with the Whisperers event like they did with the Kendama event in Glen. So it could be like a Whisperer character that goes into the crate, like a Michelle, but this is just me really guessing. It's me hoping, if anything, because I do love Whisperer characters. They're cool. Willie has an attached weapon. Oh yeah, he has the 25% HP one. I would just make it more defensive. I'd keep the HP, it seems reasonable. He's a bit of a window, but I see him as being a bit more of an attacking character than a defensive one anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. I want that extra 30%. I want that 30% extra coins. From what? From what? From what? I loaded up this game in my tablet on Amazon, man. It's just funny to look at all the offers on Amazon. Game needs a normalized resist mod. I think it'd be too powerful, because then you'd have Trader who could have normalized resist, and then he'd never be able to be normalized. He'd have immunity, and then that would make him too powerful. I think Trader kind of made it so that if normalized resist comes out, that it kind of makes it broken. Someone throws that on Trader yeah, exactly, Mr. C. Please do one pull for beta. I've done a couple of pulls. I haven't got any luck so far, so I've done my Survivors Club pulls. If we look, done 2 pulls. I think it's 2. 2 pulls. Have not got beta. Has not got. I didn't realize I was going to be streaming today. Otherwise, I would have saved it for stream. This is very much like just. Like, this is an actual proper bonus stream. Got 55 people in chat, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button if you have got a YouTube account. It does help the video, the stream. It's a free way of supporting my channel. If you are not subscribing already, please hit the subscribe button as well. I release Walking Dead Road to Survival videos on a regular basis. On the regular. And we did just have a video come out yesterday about the new character that's coming to next season's league. So if you want to go check that out. And also some big changes coming to next season's leagues. Originally, it was thought that everyone's going to get demoted down to gold. But now we're not. Not everyone's getting demoted down to gold, which is great. Now, if you're in diamonds, you're going to stay in diamond. That means you're going to get good coins from early on. I'm really happy one of my regions is in diamond now. Just so I'm going to get decent coins straight away. But you are going to compete with whales instantly if you're in diamond. That's the only problem. So there is, like, arenas are going to be hard. Like, every week arenas are going to be more difficult. But at the same time, I kind of find it easier to get tickets against hard opponents, because there's less RNG on who your opponents are going to be a lot of the time. I think I'm actually diamond in both my regions. I'm not 100% certain. So I'm diamond in both. Are you guys going to try and get to Diamond 5 for the Paragon mods? I could have got the Paragon mod this season. I took it so easy, and I got to Diamond. I got to Diamond 1, and I didn't spend any tickets. I didn't do any endurance pushes. I could have easily, like, I was maybe 10k off twice, and I was just like, I don't care. I just don't really care. The Paragon mod wasn't really worth the push for me. It's more, I think the Paragon mod in this season was more of an ego push. The only people I think who went for it just went for it because of ego reasons. It's not going to make much of a difference to their teams, if anything. If they even use it, you know? Diamond 5 exists though. Yeah, it's gonna exist now. I did actually report that Diamond, yeah, I mean GB, I think you saw my report. Like Diamond 4 and 5 don't exist. Why is this mission still here? But yeah, it's coming back. Willie's weapon is weird. It activates third slot even when he is stunned. That's fine. That's fine. It's not an on defense special. It's nothing like that. It's a self heal. What does normalizing days do? Yeah, GB's got it on the head. GB's got it on the head. Man, I really like the update that they've done to this, guys. Like how quick you can complete these dailies now because they're one wave. So much quicker, and this is me on ×1 just because of the stream. But ×1, I completed it in like 15 seconds. ×3, it's like this. I can do it so quick, and you get rid of all your energy that way as well. Oh my god, talking about getting rid of my energy. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? It's so much nicer. So much nicer. What did I just get there? Did I complete my weekly there? I think I completed my weekly. Did I have to, I think I had to what was that I had to do? Defeat 100 strong fighters? It doesn't say fighters, it says fires. Down here. See the one down the bottom? I just got 80, so I'm not sure what that was. Maybe I did 2 at the same time. Maybe I did 2 at the same time. What else we got to do? Complete 25 arena battles successfully. Complete 30 survival road stages. We're going to do that one quite easily. We need to do 25 arena battles. My region in this one though, no luck. Am I in diamond? Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, I'm in diamond. Yeah, it has the diamonds. September 8th, get that pink emblem. I'm so happy I'm staying in diamond. What do you mean pink emblem? Do we get something special for staying in diamond? Like I can go for diamond 5, is it worth it? I don't know, it's up to you, man. It's up to you whether you think it's worth it. 60 AP down is a lot of AP down though. It's like an attack and a half. You're guaranteed not to have a command at that point, which is really, really powerful. Especially on like defense teams. Especially, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, this is the region I can do it, I think. Because I have a bit more of a buffed out Cole. And I have a better weapon for him anyway. This. And I got a modded, look. Yeah. I shouldn't be using those guys still, but I am. I am. The only upside is, right, that people are having to use tanks on defense as well and they don't have any. But is it worth it? Throwing that one character like Georgia or maybe Princess, why not? Princess, Georgia, probably not a good idea. Princess, probably not a good idea. You want to put on a character that's going to do basic attacks a lot, and those characters aren't basic attacking very much. Especially not Georgia, because she's going to be doing it active and stuff all the time, right? Let's kill you, and then do this. There we go. Look at that. ×3. I am streaming, man. I'm streaming. I'm mainly talking to you guys in chat. When I play myself, I do ×3, but if I'm ×3, I'm going to be mainly playing the game. And if I wanted to mainly play the game, I wouldn't stream. You see, it's like a complex situation right now. Real complex. Is he going to resist twice? Man, he did, you know. 75%, I'll give it to him. Doesn't he fully heal? Oh, he didn't rush. What? Did I AP drain him? What happened? What there? Oh, he's impaired. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? I'm a 1 year member, or I get that September 8th. Oh, okay. I see. That's sick, man. That's sick. Thank you so much, Mr. C. 1 year. That's nuts. It does mean a lot, honestly. Because that must be like the anniversary of when I made the extra things, because YouTube brought in some stuff that I could make it $1. I was really glad they did that, to be honest. Oh, these scumbags. Has he got? I'm gonna just try and take him out. Okay, good. Hey. Hey, we're gonna try it. We would have been fine if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Oh, we did okay, didn't we? What's up, Too Far Gone? All is good, all is good. Just the shortest stream today, probably another hour and a half max. Just chilling out on a Saturday. The issue is I don't have many basic attackers. There's just not that many that... No, defense. 100% it'd go on a defense character. It would go on a character that you would see as like hitting basic attacks a lot. So, not Pete, because he does his active a lot. Not Georgia, because she does her active and she gets 50% AP when she rushes. Although she's not bad, because she'd be like rush, basic attack, rush, basic attack, rush, basic attack, but I don't think you need it on her. I don't think it's the best mod. I'll go ahead and say I don't think it's the best mod for a lot of people. A lot of people just look at it and go, yeah, I don't need it. I'll go for it though. I'm going to go for it. It'd be good on someone who has multi-hits though. If you have them on a defense team. I think we've got a ticket out of that. I'm not sure. I think I saw one ticket. How many tickets we've got now? 71. 71. Alright. Okay. Let's do one more stage on SR. Have I hit my top milestone? I think I have. No, I'm 40k away from my top milestone. Because the milestones in here are still broken. Have you guys noticed that these milestones are broken? These things are fake. Like 500k milestone for 15k didn't exist. You still have to hit on 800k. And I'm at 760. I should hit 800 though, right? I should hit 800. What am I getting for this? 14. We've still got a war as well. Yeah, I should hit 800. We should be alright. Hey, look. Did you know when Dylan card's going to be available on the crate? It's going to be when the next league season starts. Oh, you mean the daily crate? No, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Mercer with Rampage has been handy. You think? You think? The basic attacks doing extra damage. Okay, we're going to do this one. I'm going to save my energy here for when the XP roadmap comes. Weapon for Priya. Rampage weapon for sure. My goodness. What's up? Thank you very much for asking, Hando. I'm good. I hope you're alright. Maybe Mercer. Yeah. As long as you haven't got his active increased, then yeah. Anyone who use AP Drain on currently, basically, it's an upgrade. Glad you got an off this Saturday as well. What do you mean an off? I don't work. My job is YouTube. I'm working right now, man. Wish it was a stat mod, because that's always handy. A max stat mod though, that would be just kind of crazy, especially when you get to choose the set as well. I think it's kind of always going to be an auxiliary. I think it would have been cool if they did like a defense versus attack versus option. Like, that would have been kind of cool. I don't think they're going to do stack just because it's so powerful. And a resist, they're definitely not going to do a resist. Unless they choose the resist for you. They won't do a resist because it's just giving you 85% straight away. And it's actually more, right? Because a Paragon mod is an enhanced version of a plat mod, so it'd be like 100% resist. Would be nuts. You were set for pushing. I'm at 14 tickets. Yeah. I save them for basically when events come up. Like if an event drops, the next event after this current anniversary event drops, and we have to spend tickets in arenas to get drops, I've got them on hand to do so. That's why I save my tickets. I mainly play around potential events happening. I haven't got mine. But you can't claim Ascendable Dylan anymore. Yeah, I have reported that. I'm so close to S-Class Dylan. He can be useful on Kenny and Priya teams. You can manipulate how his weapon works as well, because it's crit based, right? So he can do pretty good. I only use Mercer lead for attack with double trader. Having Rampage on Mercer is awesome for daily roadmaps and SR. Oh, no doubt on the daily roadmaps and SR. You use Mercer lead for trader teams though. That is interesting. It's like having Collat for walkers. Yep. That's why I have Priya in my walker team a lot of the time. It's just easy. Like generally speaking, pure damage is bad against walkers, but Rampage damage and stuff is just so high that, and the walkers are generally not that powerful that you have to farm compared to like high level SR stages. You can't really do it on high level SR stages. No worries, Mr. C. Have a good Saturday, man. We have a good Saturday. Are you going to use Franklin? Yeah. He's going to go in a team for when I come up against Aaron teams or Aaron teams, the fast guy. One of the things I seem to struggle with is I don't have a good, strong damage dealer. And he should be able to eliminate fast characters like quite easily. We worked out his damage output is better than Arav, and Arav is an absolute beast, so I'm happy with that, personally. I know there are a lot of people who aren't, but... And he can crit, that's not even including the fact that he can crit. That's just base damage. I'm gonna pair him with Diego and Heng Yen. Yeah, we go. Even better. I'm gonna have him on either Nova attack team. The only issue I've got is I'm gonna have to pick up AJ, I think, eventually, just to make it a little bit more of a nicer attack team, just to have normalized with an actual character that gets lead bonus. Because I don't know about you guys, I'm using princesses in pretty much every team, and I'm probably going to be using Kenny in a lot of those teams as well, just because of his attack boost is massive. What's up, General 21? Thank you very much for tuning in. Healing stun is very hard to get. I mean, it's just a special, right? You could get in a couple of tries, but it could take you 30 goes. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. RNG, man. That's the beauties in the horror stories of RNG. How am I doing today? All right, not too bad. It was a little bit cooler earlier. It's starting to heat up a little bit at the moment. What's up, Dennis? It was 30 Celsius yesterday in Sweden. Yeah, right now in my room it is 29.4 right now in my room. With 50% humidity. I've got a fan on as well, so it's trying to keep it cool a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty hot. On the other side of my room, Like I got two. It's 25.5 on the other. I don't know how it's 29.5 on the other side. That is nuts. Like away from my PC, it's warmer. Yeah, it's just really high in my room right now. My window's open as well. It's just doing nothing. It's creating no draft, nothing. Too hot. What's new on the block? We've got a Whisper event starting on Tuesday, and we are getting some. We have got confirmed information dropping early this week. It said early this week, as in from Monday, Tuesday onwards, on the new Gold Bars character. And I'm theorizing that they could be combined. It could be combined into the Whisper event, but it's hard to know. Gonna fix my splash damage weapon. Oh, going to fix my splash weapon to fit on Franklin. I only have one stun on attack, but defense based. Okay. I'm not sure how effective the splash damage weapon will be. I've been meaning to do some tests so that, like, I don't think splash is working correctly, but I could be wrong. Can't open my windows due to having 3 cats. Ah, okay. You should get some, like, you should get some nets. You can get some pretty good, like, quality nets to put over your windows so the cats can't break through or anything. But, you know, the air and wind can. Real feel of 100 degrees Fahrenheit here and 80% humidity. Yeah, but you see, I live in England, so we're not used to this. There are definitely places that are hotter, but I think they're more used to hotter temperatures than I am. It's gross at the moment. And also, you in where are you from, Dennis? I'm guessing where you're from, you've kind of used to getting it enough that you've probably got air conditioning, right? No, barely anywhere in England has air conditioning because we just don't get this weather for enough of a year to really warrant the amount of money it costs to get air conditioning. So we just have fans. That's it, fans. I think I saw like a demographic thing once on Reddit, which was kind of cool. It was like a breakdown of countries by like how many households have radiators, how many households have air conditioning, that sort of thing. The UK has a lot of places. Yeah, Florida, like everyone's got air conditioning in Florida because if you don't, right, well, maybe not everyone, but if you don't, you're suffering. So that it seems like it's most likely a good idea to get air conditioning when you're in Florida. But you probably don't have radiators as much in Florida, right? You probably have like portable heaters, whereas in the UK, every house nearly has a radiator. Everywhere in the UK, because most of our weather's cold. Most of our weather's cold. In terms of strong green tunes, I'm going for Rick, Clem, whilst leveling up Laupo, and the pretty much free Violet Waylons we got from Old Stash. I won't put too much resources into characters that aren't going to be S-class characters. They're not going to be that good, especially those ones, because they're defense team characters. You can only really make a cheese team with those Waylons, and it's just you can kill them with basic attacks on certain characters. That's the downside. That's the main downside. Select all. Dead. How many 3s? 4s? I have a couple of 4s, okay. Thank you for making your videos. They help me a lot in the game. No worries, General 20. That's good. I enjoy making the videos, you know, it's my job as well, you know. Makes me be able to pay my bills. I can live in my house because of RTS videos. Like how many days you can consume to get Kenny? I'm not sure, but I'm 1/3 of the way there already. You need 3,500. You need to get to that one right there. 3,500, and I'm at 1,265. I don't think it's going to be too difficult as long as you hit a reasonable amount of milestones. I think you have to hit. I've hit top milestone in every event so far. The raid tournament milestone was really easy to hit the top milestone, so everyone should have really hit that if they want a Kenny. Like, if you're not hitting top milestones, you can't really expect to get Kenny, you know? You have to hit the top milestones. Don't have to hit in every tournament, but where you can, especially that last raid tournament, that was really, really, really easy. Real easy. Okay, I've done this. Flashback. Is it good? Ooh, the rewards aren't very good. Must be good in this one, right? Nope. Well can. 15, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70, 80, 90. Oh, man, it's exactly the cost of a world can to complete for me. I guess I do it then, because I get back what I would invest. And I get extra rewards. How can I get beta cards? Pull. You have to pull. Or wait. I have a video suggestion if you have not done it yet. Still going through your old videos. Top 10 tunes to keep in your roster. 4 and 5 stars. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. That is a good video. It's also good just for new players. I have meant to start a new region, but it's going to be quite time consuming, so I'm just kind of debating it at the moment. Like right now, I've said like after this weekend I get a bit more free time to spend on doing other stuff like video related. I've been quite relaxed on my videos in the last month and a half. A lot of my videos have just been like events and character releases, not really anything outside the box because I haven't really had the time. 31 degrees where I am right now, roasting with the yeah. Should I buy hats and jackets before the new season comes? It's up to you. It's up to you. If you have a massive excess in season tokens, yeah. If you have a decent excess in league tokens, you might want to buy it in the league section instead. I don't know. It's up to you there. But that's the only way you can level up, like upgrade the new character, is by getting those things. Normal gear does not count. I wish Scopely would upgrade our camps to level 25. Why? Just for the sake of it. Do you have 5-star Conrad? Yeah, I've actually pulled 5-star Conrad when he was a 5-star. YouTube is his job, as he failed being a basketball player because he was just too tall. Who are you talking about? Just in case anyone wondered, once you finish the 5th anniversary stash, it resets back to 0. Yeah. Who are you talking? I'm not that tall. I'm actually pretty. If you're talking about me, I'm actually not that tall for a basketball player. I'm 6'4", so I think most guards are 6'4", like shooting guards. And I would consider myself like a big man, and they're all like 7'1", so it's just not going to happen. If you're talking about me, that is. If you're talking about someone else, no worries. No worries. YouTube is actually pretty good fun. It's just hard work. It depends on your audience, I guess. Like for me, it's hard because my audience is small, so I have to create videos quite regularly. Whereas some games, I see like people releasing videos and they get like 40k views on a video. They don't have to release a video every day. I get 100k views a month, and they're getting 40k views per video. Like they can do 2 or 3 a week. Do you ever use Pam as lead for XP? Only when there's the road maps where it has like 100 energy from some random thing, because it's worth it there. Otherwise, not really. Just take it. I mean, you might get like, I don't know, 1,000 XP over months, but it's just not worth it for me. Probably lose more stages doing that. Many S-class tunes. I don't know who I am going to focus on. Definitely just focus on one of them. I spent 4,000 coins and I didn't get cards. You did 20 pulls and didn't get any cards. That is really, really unlucky. What's up, Trash? How you doing, man? Trasher Games. For the mats, I think they could just increase the amount of mats we get and like food we get, rather than having to increase the base.
I do think they should increase the base. I think they should just finally let us build the entire base. I think they're probably working on it. That's something that they must be working on, because they did a big list of stuff that they're going to just be working on, and they've hit a couple of those, and I think the town was in there, so yeah. And so was the story. What league gear do we need to stack up on? It's the hats. Oh, I'm just one sec. It's the hats and Letterman jackets. That's the gear. I can show you this stuff. This stuff on the right hand side. I mean, you can buy it if you want. It depends on how much season tokens you got. You see, I can't even buy the character when she first comes out, or when he first comes out. So I'm not gonna buy it, because I bought this weapon. I probably shouldn't, you know. 90k is ridiculous. That was so overpriced. So overpriced. I think they said they were going to increase the amount of league tokens we were going to get, and we didn't have any. Sorry, the amount of season tokens we going to get, and we didn't have any increase. So, rip. As long as I hit 800k though, I'll get the 800k reward. I actually done a podcast with some older original YouTubers of this game a few years back, discussing the release of Priya. It was shelved as the audio didn't come out as well as I liked. Which Priya? The 5-star version. The 500k trophies milestone I didn't get. Yeah, the 500. The milestones are fake. It's still the old milestones. So the top milestone is still 800k. So if you're close to 800k and you've not got 800k, you want to hit it, because you'll get season tokens for doing that. Jackets and hats. Yep, jackets and hats. What's going on with gold bricks? Just bought 480 worth of knives. Yeah, they're gonna drop some information like Monday, Tuesday, about the new gold bricks. No one knows how it's gonna work, but there is also an event starting Tuesday, which is gonna be a Whisper event, and they did do it in combination with the Kendama event before and had Glenn drop. So there's a possibility that the new gold bricks character could drop as soon as next week, or they could be like, yo, it's probably gonna be, you know, dropping by this date. I bought the weapon to lock. Thankfully, I still have a bunch of league tokens left. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just mad expensive, that weapon. 90k is just crazy. They updated the roster and level up system, but they're still doing the back and forth for food to protect our gear markers. Definitely need a farm and food storage upgrade on the town hall. You can do gear markers when you level someone up, though. You can do gear markers when you level someone up. It asks you, do you want to spend gear markers, and you just spend the gear markers there. I'm finding the new level up system so much faster. Thanks for the time. Not gonna finish my SR by mate. No worries. Enjoy SR if you can. I think this is normal easy SR, so it's not too bad. Yeah, the 5-star version, like a chump. I was too fixated on the stun as a defense. How I don't know my state. yeah, the stun defense was obviously a problem, but it was the lock, man. It was the lock. And obviously the same old issue that you had back then was you could just have 2 of her, and it was just like, yeah, GG. That was before disarm came out as well. 6 stars was the first disarm, so you couldn't even disarm her to take her out. And bleed teams didn't really exist. Like, so much just didn't exist back then that you could have had to combat it. So much. I wish Copley would make new characters with police gear like Conrad. I mean, they could do. I think what they need to do is they need to make, like, they need to have like 3 or 4 characters in the same sort of look, and then another 3 or 4 characters in the same sort of look. You know, like where they're sort of like a squad basically. I kind of like that idea. They did it with the prison characters where there was like 4 or 5 characters that looked like prison characters. It was cool. But unfortunately, they're all like 4 stars, I think. But using food bags was just annoying, the back and forth. I haven't had any problems with the new level up stuff. I don't know why. One good thing that many don't know and don't try, if you use the 1 million food bag, you don't lose your food if you can boost your food supply up to 10 to 15 million in the town. Ah, right, I see what you're saying. I think it maybe just look like you aren't. It could maybe look like you're not. I don't find food being a problem at all. You can also stack your food bags and go over the max food and you can carry, yep. Saturday stream, yeah, this is very much a bonus stream. I literally was like, I could stream right now. How can I get quick battle points? What are battle points? Do you mean battle pass points? You have to do battle pass missions if you're talking about that. Need 200 battle tokens. You can only get them from battle pass missions. I don't want to spend my gear markers. They don't give them out enough in events, so I have to... I don't think they should give them out in events. Like they're really easy to come by. They just shouldn't give them out. Just sell your gear. That's what you're meant to do. You're meant to sell your gear that is useless. I'll show you after this stage. Lucille Patrol. Well, I mean, they did what? They did Shiva Force, and they all had this like look. They did. I mean, they didn't look the same, but it was part of the same. I mean, it's just kind of cool. It was just kind of cool. I like the idea. There were 3 stars. Wasn't there a 4-star? Andrea. 4-star. Herschel. They definitely had some 4 stars in there. They might have even had a 5-star. Then they had the prison characters that were armored. And they had a Herschel, Glenn, Tyrese, Andrea, Rick in those cases. I got a platinum crit chance on my SR Sprayer. Nice, congrats. Hopefully you get some nice rolls on that. You can get quite a nice crit rating with the plat ones. My new idea specialist, bound to death. When using defense mode, this specialist will pain split to another higher HP teammates and give extra 35% for 1 time. Isn't that just what pain split is? I think that's what pain split already does. You just have to like boost how pain split works to give defense as well. I think that isn't a bad idea with boosting pain split though. Like for me, like this is my armory token, whatever they're called, gear marker situation. I've got 300,000, right? They're not hard to come by though. Just go into gear. Go to gear you don't use, right? Like 2,000 of these. I can sell without too much of a problem 1,000 of these and not have any problem. You know? There we go. I could sell that no problem. You know? Could sell 1,000 of these again. Not too much of a problem. Could sell loads of these without too much of a problem. Like the 2-star gear is really easy to come by. I wouldn't go much higher than 2-star though. You know? I've got 6,000 of these ones. And I just sell these. I just got 100,000. Gear markers are really easy to come by. That's what you should be spending majority of your food with. I mean, I also have stored a lot of food. Got 8,000 of the high replenish that I just don't use. currently have about 15 daily reward bags and 6k battle pass tokens in my mailbox, holding off on claiming them as I finish the battle pass about a fortnight ago. Hopefully they use the same thing. I've got a couple of the bags, but they're likely to change it. They're very, very likely to change it, not gonna lie. Especially the more people that talk about it, the more likely they are to change it. The token, that is. Doris. Where's the Doris character, eh? Drop lead, Herschel, tough. Yeah, there's a few. There's a few. So 50% defense plus 35% defense equals 85% defense. No, it isn't. That isn't how it works. They times each other. When you add two percentage stats together, they don't add together. They multiply. So it gets high. Like if I've got 1,000 attack and I get a 50% boost and then a 50% boost, I don't finish off with 2,000. I finish off with like 2,100 and something. Because you get a multiplier in there as well. And also with a 50% on a weapon, it's actually like 35, 5, 5, 5. So there's like lots of different upgrade multipliers in there, and it might not sound like a lot, but you get maybe like, depending on the base number you're multiplying, you can get like extra hundreds, thousands of stats in the end of that. I also finished it last week on my third region and bought the pass itself, just the goodies. Yeah, the pass was really good value. I think the pass was really good, especially if you completed everything. I mean, it was an obvious pick for me. So many things to do. I just want to level up without messing around with all the consuming, sell this, buy that, do this, do that. It's honestly, I mean, I find it much easier now than it ever has been. Like, I just do it on one screen. The only thing that's annoying is having to go and buy the gear. But I think there are buttons to go to League Store and stuff even, but I just haven't seen them. The feeling when you have a lot of foods, but there is no meat. Yeah, I mean, the trainer's situation can be difficult. I agree with that one. But I kind of like the fact that I can store the trainers that we get from events and stuff a bit easier. Like I used to spend those trainers because I had to, because my roster space was getting too bad. Whereas now I don't have to. With all those food resources you have with gear, do you 3 million milestone each level up? The food's never an issue for me. Food's never an issue. Trainers and that side of the resources is the hard bit for me. But I 3 million a lot of the time, especially on this region. I 3 million a lot of the time just because I have a 100k mission pop up a lot as well. I didn't even see the note that you don't know when the next GB character comes out. You must have either been bombarded with questions or just preparing. It's a mixture of both, right? When Angel came out, I was not prepared, and man, did I get bombarded before Angel came out. Oh my god, it was 2 weeks of me just saying nah guys, like I don't know, you know. Whereas this time, I still get asked every now and again. But yeah, it's there just so people can read it and just be like, oh, okay. You don't know when the next gold comes out. It's been asked who the next one is. Yeah. I wonder if 6 stars make a comeback with S class, like 6-star Erica to S class. They're not gonna do legacy characters, but 6 stars could make a comeback if they, depending on how they do Walker Hordes. If they bring it back, they could limit Walker Hordes to 6 stars. They could limit Walker Hordes to 5 stars. You know, that would be kind of cool. I think 6-star limits on Walker Hordes would be the best because a lot of people have got good 6 stars, right? Unlikely that S-Class eras aren't in the way. I think DMAS is talking more of it being a legacy character getting boosted to S-Class. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Like, we're a year into the S-Class era, we haven't seen one legacy, so I think legacies are done. I think we can safely say that. They need to say it, but they haven't. But I think they are, you know. It would be a nice surprise. I mean, or just randomly getting a Legacy 6-star to S-Class. But then, if they did it once, they'd have to do it consistently. And I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I personally think Legacies are good, like fun, but less work required as well. Because you can already pick a character that is the character that you want to be as an S-Class, and then just make them an S-Class. But yeah. But we didn't get coins. I misunderstood, so couldn't get the stuff I wanted. Got all the Rick stuff, but couldn't get Rosita stuff. I hope we get a new battle pass soon. It most likely will just start straight away. That's my thoughts. So either just start straight away. I kind of hope it doesn't though. Now they're out in the snow. Yulia, Erica, and a Walker. Why would they go out in the snow? And they got the like indoors. I wish next battle pass had Mercer cards in it. I hope not. All of these characters that are in this one were okay for me, except Raulito. When you constantly have 2 training grounds with 800 to 1,000 tunes to collect, you'll notice the requirements to use your gear markers. Like I said, I don't think it's a problem. It's not really an issue. You should be spending your gear markers. That's what they're there for. Six-star arena would be fun too. Maybe. I think it would be fun, better than some of these trait arenas that we're getting. Whatever you want to call them. The shuffle arenas, defense, the tank one, the trait arena. Oh, the trait arena is terrible. What else? I think there's a draft. I don't really like draft either. 1.2k left on Mercer. You can get him from dailies though. You can get him from dailies. I even sell... No, don't sell vet rings. What the hell? What the hell? Don't sell vet rings. What? Do not ever do that. Vet rings are like one of the imagine you've got like, you talk about animals, right? And there's something called an apex predator where it's like at the top of the food chain. Vet rings is the top thing. You don't sell vet rings to get gear markers, which is near the bottom. Never do that. Never do it. It's definitely not worth. I'm gonna see how much one vet ring is worth. If it's not worth like legitimately like 10 million food, you know, this is like, then it's a proper waste. That's terrible, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Trait arenas are the worst. Yeah, trait arenas. It's because you don't get any mods. It's because you don't get any mods. I got 300k gear markers. I don't want to see how many vet rings you've sold for gear markers, man. Nah. DMS, no. I don't want to check. I'm scared. I'm gonna. If it's enough to max an S class, I'm just gonna. Oh man. Yeah, I think draft is the worst. Draft is the worst. Trait arena is just annoying because you don't get any mods, but it's okay when you get some 1535 weapons, but because it basically affects people who need to crit. But draft is just terrible. Coming up against 5-star weapons with drafted characters is horrendous. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared, DMS. I'm really scared. I'm so scared right now, DMS. Oh. You sold 150 vet rings. Oh, okay, no you didn't. No, you did. You sold 150 vet rings for 300k gear markers. Bro. No. No, no, no. Nah, man. That just like, no. Nah. Just sell 2-star gear. You should have tons of this stuff down here. Like this one here. This one here. This one here. Oh, no, okay, not this one. I mean, even these you can sell for pure food if you really want to. That's annoying. I agree. We should be able to sell these for the gear markers. These lower ones. You don't need thousands of this stuff, you know? You only need like 200 You know, I don't even think bloody jackets are used on anything that an S-Class needs. Let's just have a little look. Man. DMAS, you got me good. Okay, for a 5-star, you don't need bloody jackets. I don't think any of this is 2-star gear, is it? Okay. I think that one's 2-star. Let me see. And it's only for 1 tier, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at tier 2. Yeah, it's only for 1 tier, then you get onto the 3-star gear. So like you genuinely don't need more than like 100 of those pieces of gear. And if you do, if you ever like, oh damn, I need them, you can get them so easily. You can get it from this. This is uncommon gear. I'm pretty sure they drop in here. If you really, really desperately need to do that. And I mean, these radios up here, man. It's nothing, that's not a regional, that's individual bloodline. It isn't about gear markers that are easy to come by. It's whether you play the game and get the gear drops. Like, you can see how I'm getting gear markers. I'm just selling low tier gear that we don't use. Like the waist packs you saw, I needed to upgrade Romanov. Yeah? How much is 32,000? How much is 32,000? Let me see. That's a lot. $32,000 divided by 150 times 100,000 is 21 million food. Is what I just sold that for. 21 million food. Food isn't. Food, unless you're just not selling this gear. You can't be selling this gear and have problems with gear markers. Doesn't make any sense. I wish they would remove gear markers from like tournaments and event drops and stuff, because I don't find those hard to come by, because we get gear everywhere. As long as you're farming, you get gear everywhere. That's a reflect guy, I know that one. Defo need more gear markers. We don't. You just need to. You need to get them where you can get them already. Just claim them in from your gear. Sell your gear. I just sold like 300,000 worth of gear markers. I'm pretty sure everyone here can do the same. Just too lazy to max out S-Class. Maxed out S-Class is like, when you finish an S-Class, the difference between a finished S-Class and like a non-finished S-Class is massive. Like, my Priya is like finished, but I will just slowly make her better by getting her better mods. Like, it just increases of mods I've already given her. But she's finished, right? In terms of maxed out, she's got max vet rings, she's got a maxed weapon effectively. I could maybe go for a better weapon. I don't think it's worth the resources at my point in the game, in terms of like, I'm not a whale, so going for like a proper maxed out weapon with the extra double attack and stuff, it's not really worthwhile for me. There is no back and forth for food though. There is no back and forth for food, look. Okay. I've got no food right now. Just got all my food. And I go to any character. Let's go to a 5-star ascendable, who is a character that's going to become an S-class. Someone who I actually want to level up though, please. Okay, no. Okay, her, right? So I say, I'm not going to use these. I'm just going to use my normal characters down here. And I want to put in like 10 levels. I haven't got enough food, right? But when I click level up, I just click this button right here. And it uses my gear markers. That's the whole system. It's just so much quicker than it was before. Use gear markers. Use gear markers. That's how it's faster, right? So I have to get food bags or sell gear for gear markers. I mean, you should just be. That's what I mean. It's showing you how to do it. You should just be selling your low level gear to get loads of gear markers. Like, that's all I do, right? And I'm just showing you how I do it. I've got 450k gear markers on this region. On my other region, I've got like 500, 600k. And then leveling up is really quick and easy for me. Like, no back and forth. I would normally, the back and forth would be coming in here anyway and just doing this and then just being like, yo, I got to hit this or hit max out. Don't have to do that anymore. The only issue I've got is if I ever wanted to use this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure if I sold these, this maxes out on my max food, so I can't go over my max food with this. And how much food is this? It's gonna be so much. 142 million. So that's an issue for me. Like, if I sold it right now, of that 142 million, I get 2.7. But I haven't even started dipping into this. I remember, GB knows. Remember when this used to be the way to store food, man? I remember I was like, oh, we got all the food stored. Food is stored. You have plenty. I mean, you should too, right? Sell the low tier gear. You saw how I did it. How many waste packs have you got right now? How many of these waste packs have you got right now? How many of these safety helmets? How many of these down vests? Bloody jackets? Anything that's 2-star that you can sell for gear tokens. You don't need more than 200 of that particular piece of gear. Sell everything else, and then you've also got loads of gear markers as well. But if you don't do that, then you're not going to have gear markers, and you're going to also be still in the same position where gear markers are an issue for you. But that's you causing that, not anything else. You should just sell the low tier stuff that you don't need. Get gear markers. Make it easy on yourself. That's all I've done. That's the only difference between what I'm saying and what you're saying is I've sold it, you're not wanting to. I'm not having an issue, you are. So you join a faction and use the faction ally tune. Yeah. That's for the weekly missions, right? That was a proper hassle. I didn't realise how much of a hassle that was. I don't really use, except when I'm doing drop leads, I don't really use faction ally apparently. Hours. When I have 0 gear for gear markers, what do? I request Scopely add more gear markers in events and provide a better system to level up. You shouldn't have no gear though, because you don't have anyone to spend that gear I just showed you on. How many of those pieces of gear have you got? Like, take a screenshot. Go to your gear, hit sell, and take a screenshot of like that. If you take a screenshot of that right there, from waist pack to bloody jacket, and you can put it on Discord, and you can show how much you've got. And I bet you've got combined multiple thousands, and that's multiple hundreds of thousands of gear markers that you could get, and that's millions and millions and millions of food. So I don't know. I don't think it's an issue. I think it's a non-issue. Inventory button is bugged on level up screen. Yeah, I wouldn't hit the inventory button. Apparently you spend coins when you go into the inventory button there. I haven't used any of the bags. I need to kind of do that just to get them out of the way. We've got so many food bags as well. So many food bags. Where are they? Are they 1 million each? Does anyone know how much are in these food bags? Yeah. 12, 16, 26, 31, 36, 39, 43, 47, 51, 55, 61. Let's talk about, yeah, if you want to talk about something else, it's probably best. You definitely can share that gear. I mean, if that gear is an issue for you, and you can share it in the Discord, then it's an issue, then I can't really say anything. But if it's not an issue, then you could make it. You could do it. Mill each, yeah. Yeah. I think I did that mission now. Yeah. I've probably got 2 bad mods as well. Let's have a little check. I did open a lot of mods recently. We actually got quite a few decent ones, to be fair. Like, that's a bad one. Oh, we got 2 bad ones here. Okay, I'll just sell this. And wait, did I just complete it with the 1 sell? What happened there? Oh, okay. I sold it for. Okay, yeah. I get it. And then the other one I'll do attack down resist. And we actually got some pretty good mods recently. In plat. We got lucky enough. I think I'm gonna take the fence set here, which is second one. I think that's the second. Wish it just called it. I wish I could see where it was in here. Oh, I can double click. Okay, that works. Like clicking. Okay, that works. It's the second one. Alright, I opened that on Thursday. Hopefully we can get some more plat mods between now and then. What's up, Breaking Dante? What's up? They need to increase the amount of gear you can get or decrease the wait time. For what? Sorry, I'm not sure. Do you keep any 3 stars or do you convert them into? I keep characters that are Telltale characters. I didn't used to because roster used to be a problem, but I generally keep some Telltale characters. Just because, you know. Okay, I've got a Clem already, so like ones that I've got dupes of, I can just get rid of. I've got a lot of characters in this region that I need to transfer. So a lot of 2 stars. Okay, so I think I've got these ones already. Got a Chuck already, yeah. I wish there was a way you could unlock characters here. We've got a Mariana already. I keep these 4 stars because I leveled them up for that. Does anyone remember the roadmap? So we had to use 4 stars. I got a beast team for that. That was my team. What was I seeing there? Was I seeing 2 stars? Maybe I'm maxed out on those. No, 145. I'm not sure. They can't be locked. Oh, they're 1 stars. You know, that is a problem. These can't. I can't do anything with these. That is a problem. I think these should just be able to convert these to 2 stars as well. 2-star trainers. We'll unlock you. And unlock you. Unlock you. I don't know why I've got this, dude. That's weird. I like this Ezekiel apparently. I don't know. Maybe I had an idea. I've got loads of him. What the hell? So weird. So weird. Have I already got Eleanor? Nope. This guy was an event character, so I'm keeping him. I think this guy was as well, but I don't really care so much because you can get him dropper now. I'm gonna just get rid of him as well. I'll lock these because I've leveled them. That 4-star there's a revive. Guardian shield on that one. This is like the highest damaging dealing 4-star. 600% rush. She's nuts. I've got a defense down rush. And then a decent leader heal here. Okay, I'll sell the rest. Wait. Is that more 1-stars? Where are they coming from? They might be actually in a team, that's why I couldn't sell them. Overall, the game wants us to exhaust our resources, which leads us to spending or not performing. I agree with you. Look, how we manage this is up to us, but I'm saying it's different for every player. I mean, yeah, 100%, 100%. If you put more time into it, you're going to have more resources. This is 100% the truth. And you also can limit your resource spending. Like for outside of events, I've said this before. Outside of events, I will only hit 500k and level up because there's no point hitting top milestone outside of events. I've said this a lot of times. If you're hitting over 500k outside of events, you're generally trying to win. You shouldn't be doing it for milestones. Milestone rewards are pretty low key outside of events, but during events, you're getting stuff that's going to progress towards like S-class characters and, you know, potentially an event character, you know, and S-class cards. That's how I always play. I always play around events. That's why you see my tickets right now are really high, because I haven't really had to spend the arena ticket since the Heaven or Hell event, or whatever it's called, the one for Dylan. And I know they're going to probably do an event one day again where you have to spend tickets, so I'm saving a reasonable amount of tickets there. It's just how I always play the game. Okay, I needed to sell the 4-stars. Maybe some 3-stars as well, I'm not sure. I don't know why I kept that many Zeeks. Can anyone think why I kept 7 Ezekiels? I can't even think it. It just doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. I don't know, guys. I don't even know. Putting up messages on the screen to prevent yourself from answering the sentence. It happens every now and then certain topics. It's only going to be like gold bricks. Sometimes it's with League's characters as well, but that's very, very like 2-3 day period. Love the Denise, yeah. Double princess. Double princess. I haven't got double princess myself. I think I'm 3 or 4k cards towards the second one. I did buy the 2.5k in this season just because 25% of an S-class, doesn't matter who it is decent. I have books 4 to 8 coming in the mail. I'm stoked the books and say nice. Nice, nice. Do you all convert all 3-star characters to trainers and 4 stars on 5? I don't convert 5 stars yet. I haven't got to that point where I'm converting 5 stars, but I mean, it probably will happen. It probably will start to happen. They need to have a conversion for 6 stars because I've got characters that are 6 stars that I'll never use. And they need to just come out and say, yo, we are never doing a legacy, basically. No worries, Dennis. No worries. We'll be back later. Good luck with the stream. Cheers. Thank you very much. Winning events such as level ups gets you a lot more. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people. You're competing against whales there. I mean, it's up to you. You can definitely do it. I think you can win a level up, but I mean, I came 3rd in a level up, literally between the 2 events, between Conundrum or like right at the end of Conundrum. I don't think I got anything for a tournament in it. Sorry, for an event in it. So I went against my own like way I do things, but I didn't have to score that high to do it. I only scored like 5 million to get top 3, and I got 1,000 cards of a character. But if you want to win, the person who won that one scored 12 million. And then when I have won tournaments, like when I have won level ups, I've scored like 13 to 15 million. It's much harder, much harder. So when's the next game? Can I use an AK-74 with double attack with Princess? I got this weapon from Weapon Cache. If not, that's a good weapon for Priya. That's a really good weapon for Priya. Princess's base weapon is insane. The third slot on her base weapon is really, really, really powerful because it stacks with her Berserker Specialist, and she can get like 192+% attack bonus, and with that 1000% line damage. She's easily one of the most powerful characters in the game if you use her well. The main tip I'd say with Princess that a lot of people, I generally tell people when I'm playing with her is just never command her. Never ever command her in any situation. Don't command her to rush because you're mainly going to be commanding her to rush turn 2 when she hasn't got the bonuses. The only time you should ever command her is if you're in like arenas and you think you can win a turn earlier. That is pretty much it. But in general, you want to stack up her attack bonuses. If you command her too early, she will not get the cooldown on her active. Like you saw, she just got commanded, and right now she would have had her active ready. But because she got commanded, she doesn't have a turn. Like she actually misses a turn, and that means the cooldown of her active misses a turn as well. And she's got one of the most powerful actives in the game because it taunts for 3 turns. And it cools down in 2. So that means after 2 turns after you use it, when it wears off, she can do it again. It wears off, she can do it again. So she can keep people locked in. But if you command her, you can't do that. So, but I have Prayer with double attack and Rampage. That's fine then. That's fine. I don't think you really need a double attack weapon on anyone else. You're going to get a better attack boost from Princess with her base weapon than you are going to get from a double attack weapon. And Rampage, I think. Because the way Princess attacks is basic attack, active, rush. That's the order of her thing, right? Turn 1 basic attack, turn 2 active, turn 3 rush. So she's only going to get 1 Rampage attack off in 3 turns. I think Rampage works better on Mercer because he's basic attack, rush. If you want to use it on an attack team, or go for a second Priya, like GBZ has. Definitely ways you can utilize another Rampage weapon for sure. Yeah, no worries. You can just test it out because you've already got one. I guess you've already 5-starred Princess's weapon, right? Because you've already got a double attack Rampage, just test it out and see how useful it is. You might think, hey, actually, this is really, really useful. My guess is it's not. I could test it out myself, but my guess is it's not. Dylan looks fun to use. Yeah, isn't he triple hit? And his crits manipulate his splashes. That means you've got a lot of control on hitting those splash damage attacks. But is it 100% splash to everybody? I have to just recheck. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. He's not really been ever seen either because of the sort of accessibility to his tokens. I'm pretty sure you can manipulate how often he hits the splashes. It's not like better chance, right? I'm pretty sure. Basic attack critical hits deal 100% damage to up to 5 other enemies on the same side of the battlefield. So you don't even have to, it's not even adjacent. So it's actually not splash. That's actually pretty strong. He could be good for tower teams as well, maybe. I mean, as long as he, I mean, if he rushes, what's his rush? Is it triple? Yeah, it's a triple. This character recovers from daze and gets 50% defense. 6-turn disarm. So that's crazy, right? This guy gives a 6-turn disarm, and then you got Glenn who does 2-turn disarm. That's it. Oh, he gets 100% AP as well, turn 2. Man, I don't know. He's actually not too bad. And because he's got quite decent defensive stats, you could maybe make him a defense character, but he's going to be a massive window. I'm not really sure what else he could do. You can probably... Has his 5-star got the same weapon? Yeah, his 6-star's got the same weapon. I think I've got him as a 6-star, I'm not sure. Let me check. You can probably cheese his weapon a bit as well. Let's see. Yes, I know. I've got to search twice. Okay, let's max him out. I'll just descend him. Let's ascend him. Oh God. Let's go to the tower and ascend him. Okay. We want to go by name. And we'll do name twice because we'll work from the bottom. A couple of roadies. I might have already done this because, okay, Tyrese. I'll get rid of a couple of him because he's actually pretty useful to keep. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's see if we can do something with this weapon. I don't know if we can. You ready? What I'm going to do, would not recommend doing what I'm about to do in terms of actually building a team for him. But it's just going to be a bit of fun. I'm going to put him in a team. Dylan. And because we can control when he does his splash, there's something we might be able to do here. Okay, and then we're going to surround him by 1535 so he crits more often. No, wait, she doesn't have it. 1, 2, she can hold 1 as well. And then I've got 1 on Doc as well. Okay, so there's 4 1535s around him here. So he's going to have loads of crit in this team. We're also going to give him crit because just in case, I'm going to give him crit chance. Doesn't really matter too much. Don't want to give him too high. There we go. Just in case. Okay. So he should crit like all the time. I passed my team. Okay. My defense is going to be... We'll just put my defense as this for a moment. This is just going to be a cheeky test. I just want to see if one thing in particular works, okay? Okay. We see it worked, right? We just he hits the crit. Because right now he has got 30 plus 140. So he's got 170 crit right now. Okay, here's the little thing, guys. Here's the little thing, guys. You ready for this? If this works, it'll be just like fun, but I don't think it's gonna be ultra powerful. But it works with normal splash weapons, but it might not work with Dylan's weapon. We did go through this before. Let me see if I've got any decent ones. 144. 144 is probably the highest. So it's not going to be that powerful because, yeah. Again, this is just for like a little bit of fun. But on a defense team, this could be kind of brutal because attack teams can't deal with this sort of damage. 250. There we go. Okay. You ready? Let's see if this works. Did it work? No. Did they fix it? I think they might have fixed it. Bleed. Burn. I think they might have fixed it. Let's see. Did they fix it? I think they fixed it. Did they fix it? I can't remember. It used to work with splash damage weapons. I'm just going to do this stage, guys. I need to just go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. So it looks like they fixed it unless it only works with splash damage because his weapon is a... It works the same way as splash, but not really. You can get at least one S-class ascendable. I'm going all in. I think they're giving out like 3k. Oh, you mean for Dylan? No, it's 2.5k. He'll probably pop up in a daily or something soon enough. Let me just finish this and we can test out the splash damage and see if it works there still. That's actually kind of disappointing. If it works with splash and not with that, I kind of saw that being kind of funny. Does anyone know any alert slot 4 buffs for 5-star weapons that act as a character so they're not a window? Otherwise you can't really use them on defense. Dylan cards should be in daily. I think they'll be going in soon, right? What's up, Christy? What's up, anyone who has actually recently popped into the stream? I have been very distracted with messing around with Dylan. Who do you think is better, Nor or Doc for AP gain? I think Nor is great. But Doc is like better guarantees. Nor is like you have to. Yeah, it's strange. You don't need leader bonus for Doc to work as good as he can work, you know? Whereas Nor, you kind of need to get as much damage out of her as possible. saw you live and thought I'd say come hi. No worries. No worries. Very much a bonus stream today. Very much a bonus stream today. Nor is a beast. Yeah, she is amazing. Honestly, she is amazing. I would have loved to have pulled her. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. What was your question? Don't know. It was whether, because splash damage does normally spread, burn, and bleeds on auxiliary mods. I think it was a bug, but it was kind of just fun. It wasn't really that powerful in the S-Class era. But it doesn't look like Dylan's does it, but I guess because it doesn't act as splash damage, it acts as like a potential hit everybody rather than a splash. Nor is fun. I use Nor in SR. I use Nor in SR as a 6-star because I don't have many 6-star characters that are fast, and she's really useful there because I use her with Arav. So Arav gets his rush real quick, no problem. But then everyone else does as well because of the way it works. I kind of see a new S-Class tune that will have exhaust lead to counter Nor. It'll counter more than just Nor. It'll counter a lot of characters. It'll counter a lot of characters. I mean, exhaust already exists. There is already Angel. You know, her exhaust is really powerful. Having on the lead skill would be a bit overkill in my opinion. But I mean, I think once they put onto a lead skill, it's really hard to like get past it without having to release a character that just has like that hard counters it enough that it's not even going to be used again. Hard counters are never good. Soft counters are good because then there's some strategy involved. Hard counters is just like, yeah, okay, good, nice one. Like Axel to Mercer is just like, I don't like RNG leads anyway, but you know. Hit the like, guys. Yeah, how many likes we got now? We were at, I can't remember where we were at. We were not at 57, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for hitting like on the stream. I'm really close to getting no S-Class. Nice. I am like 25% of the way on her. Maybe 30%. I think she is great, obviously. She is great. If you've got her with lead bonus, she works obviously with Axel. That's where she's going to be beast. What do you think about the Whisper of War event? Hopefully it'll be good. I think that maybe Scopely don't really... maybe Scopely don't really realise the kind of stuff that people in their community like a lot. I think a lot of the community like Whisperer stuff. I think a lot of the community like Telltale stuff. And a lot of the community love Rick Negan, like the OG stuff as well. So when they push events that don't include those three things, you know, it can be... it has to be a really good event for people to stay, you know, stay focused, or a good character. Okay, let me show you. Who should I show you with? I guess Krista. I would have to remod her, but okay, we're gonna remod Krista. Doesn't matter too much. Bleed. Okay. So friendly Joel. Might take a couple of goes to let it get it to hit. That's one. Hope it doesn't take too many. Come on. This is why Dylan is really good, because you control how, like, you have a lot more control over him hitting the extra characters. Where this one, it's just completely RNG. And I don't even have the right weapon in the hand, so I would have been doing this for a while. Just, oh my god. Awkward. Awkward. Let's put the right weapon in our hands. There we go. But it's just better chance. Oh man. Awkward. She's hitting for less with this weapon randomly. Okay, there we go. Crit. Didn't hit her splash though. Come on, splash! I need you to just do one splash attack, please. Just one splash attack. Come on. I'd wait for Beta unless you're happy to spend 250 to 300 for him. I mean, yeah, or get lucky. I mean, he's still gonna have to. I mean, even 200, 300 isn't gonna be a lot, you know. That's like 100 pull, right? Just over 100 pull. That doesn't even guarantee you him. That's crazy world we live in right now. It is better than it used to be, but oh, come on, see how many? It's like 5 attacks. When attacking, a better chance to attack all enemies adjacent. Shamon. Just need to hit one. Just need to hit one. Really? Really? You don't need to overpay Beta. Overpay? Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Beta will be grindable, but you have to wait a lot for long. Yeah. And he won't be as useful when you can grind for him, obviously. Like, there'll be other... I mean, he's still going to be a heavy hitter. This is nuts that I haven't hit a splash yet. 120 and got him. Yeah, I mean, you could get him in. You could get him on a 1 pull. You know, you can get him on a 1 pull. You could also not get him in a 500. So there we go. So you see, I hit the splash there. You see, every character is burning and bleeding now. This is what I was kind of hoping that Dylan would do when he hits his, because you can control his, but you can't control Krista's with crit. Like, everyone's burning and bleeding right now. So if I was just to do my basic attacks here, you'll just see everyone will just take 2 sets of damage at the end of their turn. So they'll attack me, and you'll see 2 sets of damage come through. Burn, bleed. Burn, bleed. And then if I hit it again, which I didn't, but if I did... See, that's nice. Don't have to have a middle character. It's not adjacent. That is nice. And then we'll have burn, bleed come again. Or we won't have bleed because I didn't get a bleed off again. I mean, still happy that S classes are grindable. Yeah, I mean, I've showed this a couple of times, but there's my roster. Got Heng Yen, promo character. Mercer, promo character. Pete Anderson, promo character. Princess, promo character to a certain extent. You could grind half of her as a free-to-play. Priya, promo character. Wang Fa, promo character. We get down here, Frost, promo character. In the 6-star era, I could not do anything like that. I could not say that. Everything was free-to-play. You were given scraps. It was terrible. Why doesn't burn stack? Because it doesn't. It just doesn't stack. I think the benefit of burn should be it reduces people's armor, because that's how it works in pretty much every game. If someone's on fire, their armor gets reduced. Like, it makes their armor more vulnerable, because I guess it makes like weak spots. I don't know how, like the sort of like theory behind it would be. Burn can spread, but burn can spread only on takedowns and with specialist skills. But bleed is stackable. Bleed stacks no matter what, but you can also lacerate, of course, on top of that, which is crazy. Which is crazy. I want to get rid of these damn 1-stars in my roster. They're not locked. I'm not sure how I can get rid of them. Sell. Where are they? See, where are these 1-stars? They must be in a team, right? They must be in a team. There was 5 of them. I just got a team of 1-stars. I must. Yeah, there we go. See you later. See ya. Later. Look, who is better to pick cards of? Clem or Dylan cards in an anniversary event? You'll go for Kenny first. He's the best character there, 100% the best character there, because he's a straight S class. You get him for the equivalent of getting like 600 cards of another character, so he's definitely the best one to get. After that, and of those particular 2, I mean it's up to you. If I'm honest, it's completely up to you. Clementine if you need a melee leader, pretty much, and Dylan if you want an alert damage dealer. I would say Clementine's good if you're coming up against teams that are better than yours, because defense down is generally more powerful than attack up. Because it scales, whereas attack up doesn't. Well, it does. It scales off your own attack, but it's easier to hit your max attack than it is for your opponent to hit max defense. So let's say if I use a 40% attack leader against an average defense, I'm going to boost my own attack by 40%. That's great, as long as my own attack's good. But if I've got Clementine, which reduces their defense, if they've not got very good defense anyway, because they're not a very good team, it's not going to be as effective. But if they've got like 10,000 defense, it becomes ultra effective, her leader skill. I was actually just talking to someone about this on Reddit. Just like the more tanky the opponent is, the more effective Clementine's lead skill is. I think Clementine's good against really tanky Aaron defense teams, personally. So it is IRL logic that this game uses, just like Wi-Fi. I mean, to a certain extent, yeah. I still think that it should reduce armor, though. I still think it should be reducing armor, which it doesn't currently do. Not much, but maybe like a 10% reduction or something. I don't know. When someone's burning, that'll make a burn mod pretty powerful. I think I'm going to cancel that one, right? What was I getting from that? Yeah. Cancel. That's better. Ooh, just got here in time. What emulator do you use? I would say the best emulator to use is BlueStacks. It's the one that gets updated the most. Clem is my 5-star leader for arenas. Yeah, she's mine as well. I'm getting her into position. She's good. Clem is great for having death down. Yep. If I set your arm on fire, then I set your hair on fire, then I set your legs on fire. I should say burn should stack. I mean, well, I don't even know what to say. Like if you have Alpha and Clem, that is a great thing to have. Yep. Aaron. Is that how you pronounce it? No, in England it's Aaron. In America it's Aaron. It's kind of just pronounced differently in different countries. Like, you cannot actually do you know the alert character that is the war character Erin? You can't actually use Google Voice to search on like Google for that name. Anytime you try and search for that name, it always brings up Aaron or Aaron. Like, Americans pronounce Aaron wrong. They have an I in there that doesn't exist. But the whole joke is Aaron. Yeah. I should maybe start calling him that so people know what I'm talking about, I don't know. I'm out of something. What am I out of? I'm out of something. Yeah. I guess it's shirts. I'm out of shirts. I'm out of shirts. Yep. There we go. Yeah, shirts. Yep. And when I'm out of something, I just start stocking the other one, and then I wait until I get a stock. It's because I didn't farm it on Thursday because I was really busy last week. I did it a little bit on my stream, but I normally get like 400 shirts a week from that. Good old P and Kill, oh, yeah. P and Kill? Key and Pill, my lord. P and Kill, guys. P and Kill. Why do you have that statement at the bottom of your screen? I get asked it a lot. I learned from when Angel came out just after last Christmas. For 2 weeks straight, I was just getting asked non-stop. So I learned. I still get asked. I still get asked on the stream, even though it says at the bottom. I still get asked. I used to get PMs when before Angel came out, man. So many messages. Anyone stacking the daily mission bags? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work though. I don't think it's gonna work. They're almost definitely gonna change the collection item. They need to revamp the training grounds. They have. They did revamp the training grounds. This is the revamp. This is the revamp. Did I want to keep those two? I think I did. Yes, I know she's a higher level, it's all good. Who are they? This one? Yep. And was it Truck? Yes. Okay. The prices have gone down a little bit. The prices have gone down a little bit on these. Have you noticed? This used to be 95. This one on the left. I guess the exchange rate changed a little bit. All those prices are set by Google. I'm on Android stuff right now. I have to buy the shirts. I farm purposely because I don't want to spend the coins to buy the shirts. That's why I farm. But the ones you get from actually training are useless. What do you mean, the 2 stars? Is that what you're saying? I have 6 of the daily mission bags. I'm not sure how many I've got. I think maybe like 3 or 4. I see that S-Class Javier is going to happening, but I wonder if Scopely make Season 3 S-Classes with Gabe, Eleanor and Trip. Maybe. I think they'll mainly make characters that are like the top characters. They're not going to make characters that aren't like seen as top characters unless they fit into a storyline, right? like we had Lily come out, right? And I don't think Lily was like a top character that people liked. If anything, I think a lot of people disliked her. But she fit into the storyline of the other characters that they released, like Minerva, Abel, and Dorian, because they're part of the Delta. Those 4 characters, they're part of the Delta. We need S-Class Tyrese. Yep, would make sense. Tyrese equals Forgotten Tune. No, he's around the same era as Herschel. We don't have an S-Class Herschel either, so it's like... It's more of the era of... It's not the characters that are still around, you know? They might go back every now and again and pick one of those characters, but... How would you build Clementine? Really offensively. I think she's got quite a heavy hitting rush, right? Quite a heavy hitting rush. 600% or 800%, and she has okay attack stat. It's not great, but she has pretty heavy hitting rush, 800%. It's going to be a heavier hitting rush than Arav's. So yeah, definitely just build her offensive. Should be fine. Where is Dylan? Dylan's after Doc. I thought Dylan was before Doc. Wow. Really? Dylan was around Trader? Man, I don't remember that. I remember Heaven and Hell being like before before. Man, that's weird. I have to go back and look at my videos. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be a while until we see Dylan, I guess. So who are we on right now? We're on Jackie, AJ. So the next character that should be coming as a promo is gonna be Alpha in the dailies. I'm definitely gonna get Alpha. Definitely. Definitely. I love my strong characters. How would you build Dylan's gun? Just upgrade it from what it is already, I guess. 40% attack, huge AP on attack. 4 slot is debatable, I guess, because you're going to go with crit. He could be one of the few characters that could utilize this one. I don't think I've researched that actually. Is it going to be slow attack? When dealing a critical hit, cause 33% slow for 3 turns to that enemy. You can basically almost guarantee that if you have enough weapons around him. Or you could go with 1535 on him. The team player one. Third one down. I'd say they're the 2 main picks for me. I don't think anything else really stands out. Pain is red. Yeah, I think it would be the top one, slow attack, or 1535. That'd be quite good. 1535 is always best. Not really, not always, but it is very, very good. Dylan was before Alpha 2, I believe. I think it's hard to know how they would like have it in their idea of how they release the characters in these crates. Like, is this in order of release? I mean, it is, but is the next character going to be when the event started or when the event finished? Like, is Dylan seen as being released when it started or when it finished in terms of being accessible? I mean, it's hard to know. I mean, we haven't got Doc Stevens or Aaron in here either. I think what they should do is take those event characters and have something else. Another thing in how to get event characters. Like Princess, Aaron, Doc Stevens, Dylan, Lily. This new character going to be coming up. Kenny. Who else is an event character? That's pretty much it, right? And they should have something else. I'm not sure what they should have, but something that's gameplay, maybe even faction based. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, you can't actually claim Lily in here. They need to bring Lily in here, I guess. She's not in here, right? Oh, she is. Okay, that's cool. Wait. Could we claim her in here before? Oh no, we could claim her in here before. Who is the... Kenny's the weird one then. Kenny's just weird. He's just a straight S-class claim. Alpha's great. Yep, I've got no doubt. I've got no doubt. She's probably a lot of fun as well, you know. And I've got a lot of strong characters that I want to start building strong teams. Just I like strong teams. They added the was this a museum collection for? Was that for Lily? You say? No, it can't have been because I was 1 out of 2. Dylan was before Alpha. Dylan was after Matteo and before Jackie. In terms of release, right? In terms of release of events, so they might be doing it when it ends. I mean, Dylan's maybe a debatable one, but Doc Stevens and Aaron should 100% have been before that, right? So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I need a level up tutorial for player XP. The strategy can be complex for newer players. Faction needs Kentucky Farm, Magnus Old Basin. Yeah. Player XP farming. Yeah. Can you rush turn 1 red and green tunes with 76 AP? If so, what setup? Thanks. You can rush any one character. You can rush turn 1. Anyone in the game. If they're 76 AP, you don't have to have a special weapon on them. Nothing. As long as you've got 2 commands, Doc Stevens, you can get any single character to rush turn 1. As long as you've got AP on the leadership. So like this setup right here. Oh damn, I've got to save the team, so I don't want to do this. I'll just quickly show you. So this setup right here, we'll go with Doc Stevens. I'll go with Rick, but any command will do. And another command here. Any command will do, even a 5-star. I use 5 stars a lot because I can get another 1535 weapon in their hands. So this setup here, this character here. My god. This character here, you can guarantee can rush turn 1 in this setup. Or this character, either one. As long as this character gives a huge bonus to AP on the leadership skill. That's the only thing you need. So let's say we do let's say we do Ivan Nova. I can't. Who should we do? Let's say we do Lily. In this spot I can do Arav. And I'm guaranteed to get a first turn rush on Arav. And that could potentially mean 2 rushes because, you know how Arav works. So let's get a team that I could maybe do this against. See, the thing is with Arav at the moment, he's going to come up against non-trait damage a lot of the time. It's better to put my own team in, I think. A lot of these teams are going to have specialists in. This is where first turn teams aren't worth it. This is where I'm going to just do my own team. Because this is where first turn teams aren't worth it. The specialists. At 1 specialist and you're in trouble. And you don't have to test it out against a good team. You know? You can test it out against like a fairly average team. Let's go with non-RNG leads. And we'll just do this team. We'll just do this team. I wouldn't say Arav's the best person to first turn rush though, but so this team, as long as there's no stuns or anything, you can get 1 free attack off. Okay, we don't really want to kill them because if we kill them with Arav, we can get far too much happening. Let me just who will I not kill? Probably nobody, if I'm honest. Maybe him. Okay, it's because of the 1535s. I might need to put one S-Class character in this team. Where is the team? Let's just put in Michonne. Okay. So we attack Michonne. We know we're not going to one-shot her. And we command him. Come on, like active Doc Stevens. And then we can get out of his rush turn 1. This is mainly going to be good against teams that have... where you've got that rampage weapon. And his damage output is strong enough that I could potentially do that against an S-Class team. But I mean, I do that in arenas because there is some possibility there. Just gonna try and just find a non-weighty team. It's gonna be very hard to hit one of these teams with all the specialists they've got. Okay, this one is gonna have specialists in. Okay, it hasn't really. But it's going to be really tanky. That's going to be the downside. It's going to be really tanky. So, yeah. You can see that's what you can do. First turn. And as long as we take out the revive, we're like kind of okay. Oh, she's got a rampage weapon. But he's going to rush. Oh, he's going to rush actually. It's not going to be too much of a problem. But the best one to do this on is Priya. The best one to do this on is Priya. Yeah, what's up, Moon? How you doing, man? Like this team here, this is the exact team I use in arenas. And I just swap out one. Just because Rampage is the only real way you can first turn, realistically, against stronger teams. It's like this. I think this is the same opponent that I'm coming up against. So it'll be the same situation. And then I just control. And I can hope for the impair. Oh, we're going to hit that. Reflect. We don't even hit that much in the way of Rampage. We actually did better with the Arav team, which is funny. Locke, is this the worst time of the game for you? I feel like your nightmare is whenever a gold bar. Not really. It's not really. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I wouldn't really say so. It's okay, you know. It's just the way it is. I get people get excited. I'm the same way. But it's just easier if I can just put that up on the screen, I guess. You know. I guess it's easier. Locke, do you happen to get Ninjaki? What? What's that? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, reflectors everywhere. Just get rid of this. Hell Hath No Fury for Dylan ended May 6th. Okay. That one's kind of a blur in my head. That one's a blur in my head. Did not enjoy that one. It's probably the worst event we've had in a while. I got SC Jackie and Davey this week. Nice, nice. Trying to build a Jackie defense team today. Good luck. The thing with Jackie is she's mainly built for all these promo characters that they released. Not really many or any free-to-play characters that you can use with her. Maybe Kenny. When Priya is hard countered, peeps are gonna be scrambling as what tunes to use. Yeah, pretty much. Mainly because they brought out so much to counter her already. They've already brought out so much to counter already. But I mean, I have her where she doesn't even rush and I win raids, so it isn't like she's full reliance. It's just Rampage is really powerful because I don't think they tested it properly, which was crazy because she was already in the game. She was already in the game, you know. Who should I put with her? I have several. I have like she's like Shane, Trader, Tanya. Those 3 characters are released for Jackie teams. Shane, Trader, Tanya, basically, and realistically double Trader. Ooh. Oh, there's the reflect. Got me good. High skilled reflectors. Oh, I'm gonna turn this off. Otherwise, you're putting like Kapoor and Glenn with Jackie lead, which isn't really that great. I'm Tanya short of a good team with Jackie. Yep. Yep. Reflect on Ajax, yeah. I generally always get hit. Just because I hit auto all the time on lower levels. At least it's only Eren, so it's not too much of a big deal. It was Arav. I mean, Arav doesn't really get reflected that often. I have 1 trader. S-class, right? S-class 1 trader is fine. 2 traders is just like overkill, but that's generally what a lot of people do. I missed Tanya being released. Okay. No worries. I was like, I missed. I was like, okay. Working on my second trader S-class. Yeah. I mean, if you're already partway there, you might as well, you know. If you're going to have 2 S-classes, Trasher, I would say one being an AP character and one being a non-AP character is the way to go. To get that, I think you have to not max out one of the S-class's active skills. So he does the active turn 1, but not turn 2. He'll do a basic attack turn 2 and be commanded. That's me giving you a really big tip on how to make double trader just ridiculous. Because then you'll get commanded turn 2, and it's his command which is the biggest problem. His rush is which is the biggest problem because it stops heals for the 100% heal reduction already, but also taunts into the weapon, which obviously is ridiculous. Let me just double check. S-class trader. Okay, so it's 1-0, but what you want to... I don't know if I can check it properly. It doesn't list it anymore. I'm gonna have to go on to my other region to check it. I have to go on to my other region to check. Trader takes a lot of fun out of this game though. I really don't like him. Yeah, he isn't a great character. He lowers the skill ceiling massively. Okay. Okay, so trader, not maxed out. Okay, that's maxed out. Oh, they all maxed. They might all be maxed. I don't know how I can check. Can I check easily? Upgrades. Oh, can I click that? No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Test region, yeah. It is fun. It is fun having characters. It's just fun looking at them, you know. But yeah. What's the new guy's name? Franklin. I haven't upgraded a weapon for him. Wait. Where's my S classes gone? Okay, there we go. I'm not sure why I remember. I mean, I've got a couple of him. It's weird that I've got a 5-star version of him. I don't think that's meant to exist. Don't think there's going to be a 5-star version of him. I guess they made it because they did it because they weren't sure if there was going to be that version. Yeah. So with the mods I gave him, right? That was the mods I gave him just to give him an attack boost. Forget about the extras and just to give him a crit multiplier. He gets 7k attack. He gets 7k attack. He can get really high attack stat. I'm not sure why people are complaining about him. Honestly. Yeah, I can't check it on Trader, unfortunately. I don't have more than mine are maxed out. But basically it's like whatever one is like cooldown time or reduction, I think it's gonna be like quite early. In the cooldown, you want to have the initial cooldown maxed and the other one like not. So he does a basic attack turn 2 and he should be fine. He should be fine. 35% from his active, right? Yeah, 35% plus 40. He should be fine. He's only 66 AP. And it won't be 40, it will be 42. So, should be okay with that. Trader is the one in waiting for those who don't normally spend. It's a 2-3 month advantage. For newer Dolphins, definitely remember this. Most of the promos aren't enough longer term for not all. I mean, it isn't that about that. It's just that he just lowered the skill ceiling of the game because he's not a hard character to build. He's the most powerful character without any real counters, and that was the issue with him. I think if his stat balance was a little bit better, like if he had 2.5k attack and let's say 4.8k HP and 4.8k defense, it would have been a bit more reasonable. Because his base stats are so high, the multipliers just go crazy. I've seen 12k defense, 12k HP traders. It's just too easy to do that. It doesn't take any skill to get him into a stat position, and his kit is already so overpowered that it doesn't. Again, all you have to do is raise him with Ulysses, and you don't have to have any sort of strategical mindset with a trader. It's just like it does it all by itself. Nothing you have to do yourself. Trader is unsportsmanlike. I think it will get easier, but yeah, it is what it is. I think Kenny's going to help a lot though. Kenny's going to help a lot because I think he's being released because they realized free to play are really going to be just it's horrendous. Even let's say if I'm a free to play person at the same tier as a free to play two free to play people at the same tier, one gets trader for the defense team, one gets like their attacking team. It's much easier to get trader into position as that dominating character on defense than it is to get your characters into a position on attack to be as dominating. And even if you get him there, trader most likely is going to come out on top anyway because he's just much more powerful than anyone else. Ah, there we go. There we go. Trader doesn't need any stats. He was OP from the get-go, 5-star. On attack, he doesn't necessarily need stats, but his main power is on defense. Like, he can 1 versus 5 on defense. No other character can do that realistically. Not consistently anyway, he can consistently do it. But however, I think once Disarm Alpha becomes a little bit more open to get, I think that's when Trader will have a little less power. When is the next... are you trolling, Damien, or are you actually asking me? Because I do wonder. Even 6-star Trader can dominate most battles with good support too. Not on defense though. I think on defense he kind of gets destroyed if he's a 6-star. I don't even use the one I have, honestly. Well, you don't use Trader. I mean, this is why I didn't pull for Doc Stevens when he first came out. Because it would have just been like I was playing at a way different level than anyone else. And he's open to get now. Everyone should have a Doc unless you just didn't want to claim him. Trolling, I hope so. I hope so. Use smileys, man. Use smileys, because I wonder. Pete combats Trader really well. Yeah, the 100% heal reduction though. Like, I used Pete in my anti-Trader team at one point, and it's just like, second that 100% heal reduction pops off, the taunt lock as well. The fact that the taunt, the fact that his weapon only does a 1-turn infection takedown rather than 2, like it advertises, he's just really powerful. Yo, what's up, Commander Source? No point sticking him on defense team. He's pretty. I mean, you're 5-star or 6-star, yeah. His S class, he's the most powerful. He's the most powerful defense team character in the game, Bloodline. There's no one who's more powerful than him on defense. He doesn't even need leader bonus. It does help, but he doesn't even need it. We're talking about S class here, not the 6-star. 6-star can get taken out with a rampage attack, just a basic attack. I use Trader on attack, he's so OP. Yeah, I think he's nice, but I think he'll maybe be a bit slow. Unless you... I mean, I'm working towards Mateo at the moment. And 1 6-star Trader would sort of fill the gap on the extra character you need to hit. Death teams have no value for Trader, man. You keep saying this, but he 100% is a defense team character. The attack team is just like nice little bonus. He'll be slow. If you have multiple of him, it'll be a bit faster. I've got 2 of him in draft arenas, and I win faster if I have just normal like teams, because you can rush turn 3 and kill people. Whereas with two traders, you're going to be winning turn 5 because of how slow it is. Sometimes I replace Trader with Dayu on attack against Tanya. Trader with Dayu. Oh, because of that bigger heals. Yeah, yeah. I haven't had much trouble with Tanya yet. I have focused her a lot with my normalizing stuff. So like when she's taken out, she's taken out. Link is better than Locke. I mean, at what? At YouTube? Don't think so. RTS is kind of hard to really know. She's definitely in a Walia faction of mine, so she's going to be getting a lot more rewards than me. I seem to be doing alright though. When you have 2 max traders and 5-star weapons for an attack team, and appreciate these. I don't even have to have. I've got 2 maxed out S-class traders on my other region, on the test region bloodline. I've tested it out. I can actually test it out. I can go across to that region and show you if you want. I'm not winning before turn 5, but I can do the same on this region and beat teams turn 3. 100%. Like. You're one of the most stubborn people I've ever come across, bloodline. And you just don't like to take knowledge at all. Trader is one, like, no one's gonna agree with you that Trader's not a defense team character. He's geared mainly for defense. That's why half of his kit only works on defense. He's got defensive stats because you can get 12k on a defense team. He's never gonna be like he's an attack team character with 12k defense and 12k HP. Just like realize I've got like 3 of every character in the game on the test region. I tested all this out already. I think Bloodline's trying to. I mean, it could be. He's consistently said this though. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. Yeah, but it's not really opinion saying that the best defense character in the game is useless on defense. That's not really an opinion. That's just wrong. It's just straight up wrong. You can say he isn't as powerful as someone else. Like for instance, I can say Trader's better than Kapoor on defense. That's an opinion. I would say it's fairly accurate, but it's an opinion. But saying that the Trader's not good on the defense at all, it makes no sense because he's the strongest character on defense, right? He's the very strong. It's like Priya's not very good on attack. Yeah, she's the strongest attack character in the game. That don't make no sense. There's definitely opinions. It's like, you know, the sky's red. That could be an opinion, but it's obviously blue. You know. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. Whatever. Would you rather use attack up when impaired mod or attack up when in taunted mod for Priya? You can only use attack up mod taunted if you have someone who gives you focus. They're both exactly the same. They're both exactly the same. but you have to have focus to utilize attack up while taunted on prayer, which is going to be a thing that a lot of people can get very soon, because I think I probably will go up with attack up while taunted when I get this guy in my roster. Right now I use attack up while impaired, and I actually focus someone who gives me impair on her rush to enhance her rush damage. That's the only way you can get the bonus damage with her rush, is focusing someone who gives impair with her rush, and then hopefully get impaired on the first attack. The next 2 follow-up attacks get bonus damage. This one would give you the better outcome, attack while taunted, but you have to have focus. There's no way around it, you have to have focus. Perhaps I need 200 characters. I don't know. I've come up against traders on defense teams, and he's the only character in the game that can consistently, like, 1v5 attack teams. That is, he hasn't got any real, like, weak spots unless you build specifically for him, which you definitely can do. But that's like, you're talking about having to invest resources before. You're going to have to invest a lot of resources just to focus one character here.
Feels good. Sounds good.
Bloodline. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, man. But trust me, he's really, really... Someone's got to have him in my faction. Someone's got to have him. Okay, not him. I haven't got the weightiest faction. My other region probably has someone got him though. And just to show you what his stats will be like. Just to show you what his stats will be like, more than anything. Because that's the issue. I think the rest of his kit, you can manage it with certain characters. But it's the damn stats, man. The stats are redonkulous. Okay, don't have many. Mr. C hasn't. Okay. Attack team now. Jade has him. I think Jade that's Jade, right? I think Jade's got up a team unless she's down low. Okay, Jade. She's got a drop team up. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll try and find... I mean, it's not going to be very hard. There's a lot of whales in my region. Just get the rogues and probably got a trader somewhere. So this is almost definitely got a trader. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't. But this team. Alright. This team. Did I get her? Nope. Oh, I got taunted as well. Even this team's lasting longer. I need to find a trader. Okay, this team would definitely have a trader. 13.7k defense. 12.8k defense. There's nothing you can do against these. Their defense is too high. And they both got negative effect removal as well. The biggest thing that they haven't got is... How are they getting bonus HP? How did they get bonus HP? I'm so baffled with the bonus HP though. How did they get bonus HP, guys? Imani has, oh yeah, she has a leader bonus, that's right. Three hits for the takedown. It's nuts. Just don't have the damage against this team. And I'm about to lose 2 characters as well. This is why double trader on defense is the one that's just like crazy. Oh, she got stunned. Gonna lose someone else now. And he's gonna rush. Whew. That's the issue. 1,200 damage. Just can't do anything against him. How long has it taken me? This is turn 5. This is turn 5. And now I have to resist the taunt. I could potentially resist it, but he's going to get, what? Loads of bonus HP. Revives are going to come in now. And then we're back to square one. And then the other one's going to taunt as well next turn. Or not. The entire time they're hitting the actives. All full HP now as well. Doesn't even matter if I can take one out. He's definitely a defense team character. It's just there's no way to combat him with the main kits. Just gotta wait for a new character to come out, hopefully. And that's Kenny's job. Potentially with more damage you can take him out. But otherwise no. Nah, it's not a glitch. It was Imani's leader skill. I just wasn't looking at her leader skill. I assumed it was what's his name, Pete. And I was like, Pete's got a stun weapon. I don't really see that many Imani leads, I'm gonna be honest. To be fair, look, that's any. I mean, it isn't just about that. It's just about the doubles, though, isn't it? It's just about the doubles. The single toughest defense. I think once I get Kenny, I'll be able to take that team. Just once I get the focus to stop the taunt being as powerful. But yeah. Is it going to be easy to get Kenny? You have to hit this. You have to hit his right here. Just here. 3,500 anniversary banners. I'm 1/3 of the way there right now. The last raid tournament had really low milestones. That was easy way to get the banners. Just basically just try and hit milestones. That's what you got to try and do. Should be alright. There's also weekly missions and stuff. You should be okay. As long as you play the game and hit milestones. You don't necessarily have to hit the top milestone every time. That's an easy round 2 win for my free-to-play team. Very much doubt it. Very much doubt it. Because you can't even combat that team with an infection team because it has Pete on it. Unless you take Wang Fa to turn 2. And that's the only hope you've got. And then you've got a hit. Because of the traders with their special skill can resist. Yeah. Yeah. You're not turn 2ing 13k defense characters without boosts. Just playing the game. Yeah, I mean, if you just play the game actively, should be fine. You should be good. You should be good. But yeah, I think that's going to be the end of my stream today, guys. I have got some other stuff that I've got to get on with, unfortunately. But today should be the last day. Tomorrow I'm going to have like off because I've been working on some stuff for a while. I might have a video out tomorrow, but I'm not going to really do anything too extravagant tomorrow. And then for Monday, we're going to be back on the normal RTS schedule. I'll be streaming, I think, Monday. I think it'll be Monday, not Tuesday. Pretty sure it'll be Monday. So I'll hopefully see you on Monday for another live stream. And we should have some information on the Gold Bars character next week, early next week. And we should also have some information on this Whisper event. They could be sort of like intertwined. You never know. They could be intertwined. I hit all the level up milestones, but missed half the raid tourney on one account. Yeah, you should be fine. You don't have to hit all the top milestones. You only need 3,500 banners, guys. 3,500 banners to get Kenny. So just check where you are right now. We're like 5 days into a 4-week event. You're going to be fine if you're, you know, 1/4 of the way through. Okay, guys. Take care. Hopefully see you on a stream next week. That is the end of my stream right now. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Take care, guys. Take care.